Is this on?
I loved the place I worked. I just hated the guy in charge, and he loved you.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the 10-year anniversary of What's Wrong with Wrestling.
Live on Netflix, right?
Oh,
We're live on Netflix.
yeah.
Never,
Of course.
never in my life would I
Yeah.
have ever thought. Ugh. Right? Like never. Like if you think about everything and all of this, never in my life would I ever have thought that when Raw hit Netflix, it would be so boring.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. No, look, the last match was amazing, but I just thought
Look.
it was very self-appreciative.
We're supposed to self-appreciate ourselves right now.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
This is the 10-year
Yeah.
anniversary
What we do, yes.
of
Yes.
What's Wrong with Wrestling.
You know,
They sucked off Netflix and themselves enough. Now it's time
right.
for us to suck our own dicks.
I knew I was practicing that for a reason.
Yes.
And also, Josh Reese, I know in the past I've tried to murder you.
No.
But you know what? You really carry the Tuesday night or the Monday Night War podcast
Yeah.
on your back.
Right.
So here's to you.
Here's to you.
Yeah.
I gotta say, podcasting with Joe and Eric
Yeah.
the past 10 years, and even sometimes Josh, it's been such a thrill.
Yeah.
You guys are the best.
Wow.
You guys are amazing.
You're
Yes.
the best.
Here's
Right.
a little tug for you, Eric.
Yeah.
You feel that?
Wow.
Just pass that on to Joe for me.
Who flicked my nut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass that on to Joe for me. And, it's been great.
We couldn't
10
be
years.
here, right? We couldn't be here. We have to mention names. We couldn't
Yeah,
be here
yeah.
without ourselves.
Right.
Correct. Yes.
Andrew
We-
Pisano,
Right.
Joe Pisano, Eric Hamilton.
Pisano.
And the rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the rest.
And the rest.
We couldn't be here
Yes.
if there was no shitty WWE content.
That's true.
That's for sure.
Absolutely.
That's true.
And I know we have so many listeners, but I mean, really, where would we be without ourselves?
Yeah.
Hi.
Where would we be without
You fucking mark!
Eric Hamilton
Right.
putting the Monday Night Raw ticket on
Yeah.
the back of his phone?
Greatest
Okay.
show I've ever seen
Okay,
live.
hold on.
You mean the last 10 minutes?
Yes,
yeah,
the
that's
last
pretty
10.
good.
The
Last
reason I did this is
Okay.
because
yeah,
they were,
we know.
You fucking mark!
they were being anal about seeing tickets, so I didn't want to dig it out of my pocket, so I threw it there so I could just show them.
Hey, Andrew.
And I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
haven't taken it out.
How many times did they ask you to see your ticket after you walked in the gate?
No, never.
Nah, never.
Not
Yeah,
once.
never.
And
So
certainly not a week later.
Yeah.
I got asked 3 times.
Oh, I can't figure out. I got it in, but I can't get it out. Oops.
I've been there before.
I guess I'll just give up forever.
Got it in, but can't get it out.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't even know.
I guess I'll
crack
take it
that
out when I
code.
get a new phone.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm never getting a new fucking phone.
You know, it's funny. I bet, like us watching Raw,
Yes.
all of our fans have been speculating for weeks about who could possibly show up on the 10-year anniversary show. We've had so many amazing people.
That's true.
You know,
Hey, shut up.
who could possibly show up?
Well, we got Al Snow. He's in the laundry room. That's the green room in my house, but
Yes.
he's waiting patiently.
By
Yes.
green room, you painted the walls green.
Yep.
JTG's in the guest room. He's also waiting patiently.
Kazi, one of our fans, one of the first 3 shows, I believe.
Yeah.
Waiting outside the room.
Drew Light is
Drew Light,
on his way as
Yeah.
well.
on his way.
Oh, look at that. We're strapped for time. We're going to cut them all.
Crazy Steve is
Crazy Steve.
He's on
Crazy.
hold. He's been on
Yeah.
hold for about 9 years.
For 9 years. I was going to say, I still got him on hold. I call him every time. I know you guys don't see it. I call him every time we do a show.
He just never picks
Just
up.
in case. No, he's
Yeah.
ready. He's like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
What happened, Joe? Sorry. We were cut for
We
time.
ran out of time.
Once again.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your favorite moment from the past 10 years?
Oh my God.
Joe,
That's tough, man. It's funny.
Well, I have mine, but it's obvious.
what?
Mine was Under Siege.
Under Siege.
Because you guys had no idea I was coming. You thought I was out of town.
Yeah.
And when I came in and you guys sold the attack, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Probably like all the times I've won the pay-per-view prediction championship.
there's
But like that's
Sure.
like there's
It's
so
that
many.
important to
There's
us.
so many.
It's that important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Eric? Was it like the one time you won the prediction title? No.
Pizza?
Yeah, fuck me. I was going to actually say something that was memorable and meant a lot to
Go
me.
ahead. Come on, go ahead.
Fucking-
No, come on,
okay.
Eric. You got
I mean,
this.
I was going to say us doing the whole man on the street thing for WrestleMania 35.
That was a lot of
man.
fun.
Accidentally interviewing Pat McAfee's guy.
Oh, man.
And
Yeah.
you're like, you're a
was
grown
great.
man in full John Cena gear. Tell me about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Right.
He was proud.
Right.
He was.
I think one of my other favorite moments is it was like one of our first like sponsors. And it was like some weird comic company,
Oh, sure.
like Pharaoh Comics or something.
Yeah.
And like,
The only thing better than a hot girl sucking your dick is her older brother eating your asshole.
yes, that was the
the tagline.
tagline for
Yeah.
the comic company.
Right.
Yes.
Memories. I
Right,
mean,
right.
I always think back to the Kielbasa Queen. That's one of the top memories for sure for me.
I mean, we had a
You'll
live show.
touch money.
yeah.
We had a live show
Yeah.
right before COVID.
Right.
2 months before COVID kind of became a big thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Outside the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I had a bar open that day, so we can do that.
So
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant's death is Joe's favorite moment.
Right. Well, of course, that was an unfortunate way to start our
Wow,
show.
wow.
We were like, hey guys, welcome to the show. Did you guys hear about Kobe Bryant? Holy shit. Wow. What the fuck? Like moments before our show started.
Yeah, I
Kobe
know.
Bryant.
Hey, fuck
Dies.
helicopters, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll never fly in a helicopter.
Never.
Ever.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So it's a big show because instead of fan questions later, the fans are gonna tell us their favorite moments.
Awesome.
So maybe we could pick from that. That's gonna be insane.
Love it.
'cause
Okay.
There's a lot of submissions. But before we get to everything, we have to thank a new
Jericho.
patron. A new patron of the week. Thank you to David Carter.
Nice.
Appreciate that. And also thank you to Todd Montgomery because he bought a What's Wrong with Wrestling beanie at prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. So thank you, Todd. Thank you to David for signing up on patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. We've got over 700 bonus podcasts. You also get this show ad-free and before everyone else. So if you're sick of the ads, the endless ads that you get on the free show, you can sign up on Patreon and all the ads are gone.
Wow.
You also get the weekly Monday Night War podcast. You get all the pay-per-view recaps. We got so many brackets, worst promo brackets, parts 1, 2, and 3, and more to come. And this week is the return
The
hottest man.
of the AEW NXT podcast.
Eric,
God help us.
have you
That's the podcast that almost put me in the mental hospital. So
and Eric,
we'll
you
see.
are contributing on this one.
I am.
And have you been trying to catch up on? You have any tidbits from
he's-
AEW
Joe, he's been caught up.
that you? Yeah, I know. but I get it. But like any weird tidbits from AEW that you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, all of them.
All
Yeah.
of them.
All of them.
There was something
I mean,
about Tony Storm you were saying.
Yes.
Because
So-
last time I watched, she was
Right.
some black and white, like I think a Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
she was champion.
she was champion.
I heard she lost the belt, but that's all I know.
she did. And she went away for a while.
Okay.
She resurfaced
Oh.
as the way she debuted originally.
OG Tony Storm.
OG
Oh.
Tony Storm.
Yeah,
Like
okay, so
WWE.
just drop the gimmick.
No.
Oh.
It's like, hey, I'm a brand new employee. I've never been here in my life.
What?
It's like she had a mental breakdown or she has amnesia. I think they're going, I don't know. some
from a
shit like
mental
that.
breakdown amnesia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Which is great, but I mean, it tracks because I've had many mental breakdowns just watching AEW.
Yeah, that's true. Imagine
so like,
you're acting
yeah, working there,
Right.
Of course.
You're basically watching double AEW because you're watching WCW as well.
Yeah, that's pre AEW. Yeah,
It is.
That's their father. You know how
Yeah.
Carnage spawned from Venom? It's
Sure.
the same exact thing.
Right.
Yeah.
AEW spawned from
AEW
WCW.
is the pre-com of WCW.
So now, if you
crazy.
sign up on Patreon, you get 2 minimum bonus podcasts a week. That's the Monday Night War
That's
podcast.
insane.
That's the AEW NXT podcast. And we're also doing all their pay-per-views, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we've also got Saturday night's main event coming this month.
We do.
We've got another bonus podcast that we got to do.
I'm sure AEW has a pay-per-view.
I don't know about this month, but yeah. But either
Royal
way,
Rumble in a few weeks.
there's
my
so
favorite
much
pay-per-view.
Of course, everyone's favorite. So there's so much more content than ever before at patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
All right.
And if you were a patron this whole time, you got to vote on the 2024 Fan Awards.
Wow.
Yes.
And we're going to give the results right here. It was great because we had more submissions than ever before.
Yeah.
So don't look.
Yeah,
It's going to
don't
be
look,
a surprise, all
don't
right?
look.
It's a
The
surprise.
2024 Fan Awards. You know, every episode we do awards, but now the fans get to do it. And
Awesome.
obviously, majority rules. So first up,
Yeah.
for the 2024 What's Wrong with Wrestling Fan Awards, we've got Worst Dressed.
Ooh, I'm going to go Seth Rollins.
All right.
Oh, it's got to be Seth.
Seth came in number 2.
What?
A
Seth
very,
came
very
two?
close second.
Okay.
He only lost by 1.
Nia Jax.
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Nia Jax came in first. Damian Priest was third place.
Sure.
And then just a lot of other people
Drinking
were
his
named
coffee
as well.
in the coffin.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Cody Rhodes was like tied for 4th.
So these are voted on by our fans?
Absolutely.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next up, we've got Best Dressed.
Oh, man. There's 3 people that are coming to mind, but I'm going to try to narrow it down to just Rhea or Liv. And Eric, I need you to break that tie.
I think it's going to be Liv because Rhea was off a lot.
Yeah, but this is just with them voting, right?
Yeah.
Andrew
Yeah.
listed some and they voted. So, I mean,
Oh,
like
like-
they voted this week, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Within the past few weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's go with Rhea.
I think Rhea would win this.
Rhea is second.
Ah,
it was Liv
Liv.
Morgan.
It was
Damn.
Liv.
They were neck and neck for a while, but then as
Yeah,
more
they were.
votes came in, Liv blew her out of the water.
Oh,
Yeah.
She did what now?
Wow.
Well,
Out
you know.
of the water?
Yeah.
That's good.
Blow me.
Tiffany,
me.
Tiffany Stratton was
Okay.
third.
Oh.
Who
yeah.
was the third woman you were thinking of, Joe? Or was it a man?
No, Tiffany.
Tiffany?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just, she's there, baby.
We also had LA Knight. He was thrown in there. He got a vote.
Good for him.
for best.
Jade Cargill, Maxine. Yeah.
All right.
Maxine.
Some other submissions. All right, worst acting. Ooh. Who got worst acting?
Let's go with.
It's got to be either R-Truth or
Tozawa.
like Cole.
Ooh.
I'm going to go R-Truth.
R-Truth was not even voted. Like,
What?
No one even voted for
That's
R-Truth.
insane. So
That
Cole, Michael Cole.
Michael Cole tied for third.
Wow.
Tozawa?
No.
No.
I don't think he's even thought of in that respect. What
Already
about
mentioned
women? Nia Jax, maybe?
No.
No.
Coffin. Coffee in the
Oh.
coffin. Damian Priest second.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Number 1.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor tied for third with Michael Cole.
Fuck.
Dominic?
Number 1 is Whoa.
Cody.
My pussy
Wow.
said
My pussy
my pussy hurts. My pussy hurt, it hurts.
Yeah.
Hurts. Yeah. Cody Rhodes.
A man that's carried this company for the
On
last
his
year.
pussy.
Shut the fuck up.
Who thought he was going to say Triple H, by the way? I was like, for sure. He said, I spilled blood with this guy. I'm like, this is Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, Cody Rhodes. And Cody's right there. Hey!
Hey.
Hey!
The
Hey,
Rock,
guys.
the Rock
Hi.
spilled Cody's blood.
Yeah, I guess.
But I guess we're not supposed to remember that. All
No.
right. Best acting.
Another best friends.
CM Punk.
CM Punk.
Ding, ding, ding. CM Punk number 1. And
Kevin
he
Owens
guesses-
number 2.
That is correct.
All right.
Number 3.
There's no number 3. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah, there is. There is.
Drew.
Drew.
Yeah.
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 True.
All right. Worst,
Big meaty men.
worst comment.
Like, who had the most worst comment or just a single comment?
It's well, I don't want to say because it could be either one.
Oh my.
Michael Cole actually tied for second place.
Okay.
Because people just put anything Michael Cole, but someone put Dominic, you're a freaking moron, which was just so bad. It was great.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, tying for second was, what do you want to talk about?
Of course.
But number one, it should be pretty obvious when you think about it.
Number one.
It's a catchphrase.
Worst comment.
Yeah.
All rise.
No.
It's not bad.
No.
It's a catchphrase.
Hold on. You ready?
Think you have it?
Ah.
I feel dumb. I feel dumb not saying it.
I know.
Any form of yeet, seasons yeetings,
Okay.
until we yeet again.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I don't think Cole eats very much with anyone else.
Come in the back and let me yeet right in your ass.
Something like that.
Something like that. That was probably said on there.
Best comment. It is an actual line that was said. I mean, that's going to be hard to guess, but if you want to
Yeah.
guess who said it, or
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money.
that had 2 votes.
Okay.
But it didn't get up there.
Had to be one of his lines, right? I know he's had some great ones this year.
Anything Punk was, he got second place.
Anything Punk was
Anything
second.
punk.
Anything Punk said was.
Would it give it
second
away
place.
if you said who said it?
It was Drew McIntyre.
I figured it had to be Drew.
Yeah.
Fuck. He
It
said
was like-
so much good shit.
It was like early 2024.
but
I
I
you're
don't
gonna
remember a month ago, 2024.
I prayed for this and it happened.
Yes.
That,
Fuck yeah.
That one. Yeah.
That's crazy.
well done.
Well done.
Yeah.
There are also some rock lines in
Sure.
here that I like don't fuck with the final boss.
Yeah.
Gunther telling Brett that Goldberg's his favorite.
Yes.
Paul Heyman, you are not my tribal chief. That was Drew also, you don't do any drugs, but you spend all your time in rehab.
That's
Yes.
That was a
great.
great line.
It's amazing.
Kevin Owens telling Cole he doesn't have any friends. The Rock telling, I forget what city it was, where he was like, go home and smoke some more crack.
Yes.
That when he was just super
Right.
heel. It was awesome. Worst match.
Oh,
It was a specific match.
a specific match?
Yeah.
Had to be like a big women's match.
It was a WrestleMania match.
Oh, Jade, Bianca, Naomi versus no.
No.
Did any big guys wrestle? Did Omos wrestle? Or was it Omos, Lesnar?
No.
Or was that
It was
last year?
not. No, I don't think that was this year. No. No, because Lesnar wasn't even there.
Right.
Oh, Uso versus Uso?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
By a lot. Like, it really, nothing else really matters.
Should have been better.
Us v Us.
Yeah.
The super kick party.
Yeah.
Super slow-mo?
Andre the Giant Battle Royal?
No, it was Us again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Double down.
Any Nia match was second.
Okay.
And then Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman came in third.
Gross.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Gross.
Best match
Punk versus Drew, Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
by a lot.
Yeah.
The biggest win of any of these awards.
Yes.
Punk versus Drew. Guesses at number 2?
WrestleMania main event.
Yeah. Cody Roman
Yeah.
came in second, but still Punk Drew won by so much.
Right.
It was crazy. Worst move.
Go to tits.
Go to tits.
Okay.
Go to tits, number 1. Number 2 is Tsunome.
Okay.
Getting soaked. And then number 3 was Damian Priest forgetting to kick out at Money in the Bank.
Oh my God.
Remember that? Remember that bullshit?
1, 2.
I forgot what I was
Oh,
doing.
you idiot.
Bleep blort. I'm frozen. Bleep blort.
Yeah. All right, best move.
Oh man.
Rock whipping Cody with the belt.
No.
Bronson Reed breaking both of his ankles.
No, that got a couple votes, but it did not win.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu's moonsault.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 1. Number 2, Kevin Owens pile driving Cody.
All right. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Package.
I feel like that could have been number 1, but
EO, nothing EO jumping off.
No EO.
All right. She does it every year. It's so old. It's
yeah, it's not even exciting
old.
anymore.
no.
Someone put Drew's dick on the ropes. I don't
Yeah.
know about
Oh, that was a
no.
couple of years ago.
EO did get one vote there, so she's on there. Worst moment.
Oh.
Worst moment.
Man, Maybe something about Cody after, like, winning again. Cody's promo.
Cody after he won Mania?
Night after WrestleMania.
Number 1 is Cody finishing the story.
Wow.
A lot of Cody hate. Maybe like people just think back.
Because we didn't realize it was going to be such a shitty story afterwards.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, maybe you didn't. But someone warned you.
Someone
warned you.
Someone warned you
for
about
months. Someone warned you for months. I said, you're all going to regret this.
Do all that as Kevin Owens.
I told you this was going to be the worst.
It's true. I'm surprised he doesn't just say
I
that.
told all of you it was going to suck. You're going to be bugging me to take the title for Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Still recovering.
Yeah.
Still recovering.
Well done. Well done.
This 2 things tied, actually 3 things tied for second place.
Shit.
Damian Priest winning at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Any other guesses, or should I just?
Yeah, go for it.
Cody and Roman on the football field.
Oh, yes.
my way in
that
life.
would probably
You're
be
in my
mine.
way in life.
That would probably be my number 1 if I had to pick something
You're in my way
in life.
for life.
For life. And then
What?
Tribal chief.
And he just says it. There's no music.
New Oos order.
Tribal chief. What?
Nothing.
Get out of my way.
also was on here was Cody giving his title shot to The Rock. Since
Yeah.
that
What
made
the fuck?
no fucking
Oh, my
sense.
God.
None.
Of course.
None.
Someone put Vince's text messages. That was a good one.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Otis's dick and ass commercial.
good. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Please no.
All right. Best moment.
Oh. Drew winning at Mania?
I would have to say, like, the end of, like, right before Cody wins. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Just the moments of Cena and Solo and Rock and
Yeah.
everyone that came out.
Taker.
Taker,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. WrestleMania. This was coined by one of our fans. I forgot who. I'm sorry. But WrestleMania Endgame.
Endgame, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Any guesses at number 2? This actually was close. It was close for a while until WrestleMania Endgame, took it away. But it was close for a little bit.
CM Punk and Drew's like verbal war?
No, that was 3rd.
Okay.
Number 2 was The Rock beating Cody in the ring
Oh, man.
Yeah.
before WrestleMania.
Beating the shit out of him.
Shit out of
Yeah.
him.
Murder.
Right.
Murder.
Oh, man. I'm
So there
glad
you
Cody
go.
only remembers around 7 months back. You know
It's
what I mean?
true,
Would have been
yeah.
awkward. Would have been an awkward
He only
night.
remembers from the story finish.
That's right.
Yeah. So there you go. There are the 2024 What's Wrong with Wrestling Fan Awards. Thank you to all the fans that submitted your entries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We've done it for many years now, and we will continue to do it. So
We will.
There you go.
We're going to keep pumping
Yeah.
out content.
That's right.
There
Yeah.
you go.
All right. Well, let's. What's next? Getting into 3 hours of SmackDown.
That's right. Yeah.
Fun.
SmackDown opens with
Yes.
What's Wrong with Wrestling's 2024 Worst Actor, Cody Rhodes.
There he is.
Whoa!
Come on out.
As reported by What's Wrong with Wrestling podcast,
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes is their worst actor of the year.
So, what do you want to puke about?
Exactly. Yeah.
What do you want to bitch about?
What do you think of the blue ring mat?
SmackDown.
You like the blue ring mat?
I kind of like the Netflix one actually. Wrestling on kind of like the dark
black
tarp
one?
and
with 9 logos.
I
Yeah.
didn't mind it as much as I thought I would.
Did you see the
When are we gonna
the
get them?
Saudi one? The Saudi logo?
No.
Yeah, it's like Riyadh season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Riyadh season.
It
Did
is.
you guys not know?
Oh, yes, of
It's
course.
Riyadh season.
This was our third option. The first one just said rape,
With
Yeah.
like our theme song.
Yes.
And then the other one had like a woman getting her head chopped off, but they wouldn't accept
What do you
that,
mean?
so-
A woman.
Yes. Well,
Many women.
It wasn't a group photo, Eric. Okay?
But we were going to have the middle logo, but fucking Fortnite beat us out. Do you believe that bullshit? And I want to know, where is the Undertaker Fortnite skin of him burying 10 women alive? We need that skin, and I need that emote in Fortnite right now.
Yes.
Yes, Rehad won the fourth.
Like the Undertaker says, rest in pieces.
Bitch. Bitches.
The fourth logo was a woman driving for the first time ever, driving off a cliff.
Yeah.
Because they're so dumb, they couldn't figure that out, of course.
Hey, there might be more Riyadh news later in the show. You know, there might be some news on that to talk
I want to
about.
pull my fucking hair out.
So, anyways, Cody mentioned SmackDown going to 3 hours, and while I was watching this, I was like, "Oh fuck, that's right." And I paused it and saw that there were 2 hours and 53 minutes left. I was like, "God fucking damn
And
it!"
Cody was going to talk for another 45 minutes.
Yeah. He says he's not currently cleared to wrestle because of Kevin Owens, and we get half boos, but half cheers. From the crowd,
Right.
Of course.
But then Cody is interrupted by Drew McIntyre. Transfer window.
No.
Drew gets in the ring, and to everyone's surprise, he gives Cody a big hug.
Yeah. Like cock first.
Yeah. He's
Like
so
pressing
great
it on his leg.
because he does the exact opposite of what you think he's gonna do.
Right. What the fuck is in your pocket? My cock.
Yeah.
Is that
My
your-
appreciation.
Angela.
Did you put the sword in your pants?
Right.
Yeah. So he gives Cody a big hug. He says, "I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you. You're not on my list. You're about to screw up your entire life's work. This is the greatest generation in the history of this company. Not the 80s, the new generation, the Attitude Era, brother. Right now is the best. This is the best wrestlers we've had in the ring, and you're the quarterback of it all. There's a guy running around with a replica title like he's one of these idiots in the crowd pretending he's a world champion.
That was good.
They're promoting him as a world champion at live events, and your neck is hanging on by a thread. I could see you need a friend and someone to watch your back." So Cody sucks Drew off at first.
Yeah.
But then he says, "I don't believe you. You want to throw hands? You want a shot at the championship? Come and get it."
His jaw must have gotten tired.
I guess.
Yeah.
So Drew leaves the ring and says, "I'm telling you the truth. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you. You need to watch your back." And then Kevin Owens attacks Cody from behind, and Drew leaves. Cody fights back, but they're eventually split up by officials.
Boo.
It was great because the next day Drew tweeted, he tweeted a photo of him hugging Cody, and he said, "I just wanted a good look at that tattoo. I can confirm it's even funnier up close."
So good.
Oh, Lord.
Fucking great.
And then backstage, Nick Aldis tells Cody he's thinking of like shutting him down till the Rumble, but Cody says, "If I see Kevin Owens or someone who looks like Kevin Owens, I drop them on sight."
It's a good thing you weren't there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fans that look like Kevin Owens. Better be careful.
It's true.
So next up, we've got Shinsuke Nakamura versus Andrade.
Bring out the jobber.
Bring out the non-title match.
What do you mean that's me?
If I win,
I get a title opportunity
in
claro,
the future.
in 2027.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So Andrade started fast right out the gate, hitting a moonsault to Nakamura outside the ring. I always loved Nakamura's snap suplex as he slides under the ring.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Nakamura a lot lately, so it's nice to see that again. Then Nakamura ripped off a turnbuckle pad, but Andrade drop kicked him into it and hit the double knees. Andrade hit the double moonsault and the back elbow, but Nakamura kicked out. Andrade tried to suplex Nakamura off the second rope, but Nakamura countered by DDTing Andrade on the ring post. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And then Nakamura hit the Kinshasa for the win. After the match, LA Knight came out and jumped Nakamura. Knight went for the BFT, but Nakamura escaped and rolled out of the ring. And then Knight grabbed a mic and said he's getting his title back. Rematch this Friday.
Wow.
Yeah.
The BFT is like, it's such a cool, like, quick hit finisher.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those ones you can kind of hit out of nowhere, like an RKO.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you think Knight wins this back?
No.
I don't know.
Not on Friday.
Like, they haven't done this in a while, so now I'm thinking maybe he does.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one.
Yeah. Are they like, well, let's give
'Cause then
Nakamura one more shot and then...
If he's just going to win it back, what was the point of not dropping it just to win it right back?
Because you have to have that happen occasionally.
Well,
you have to
they had
trade the
Nakamura
tone.
go to that show in Japan as U.S. champion.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Just to have him show up there with the title.
Right.
And then drop it.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. I don't think it doesn't really matter, honestly.
Right.
Next up, we've got Michin versus Piper Niven with Chelsea Green ringside. Cole is upset that Chelsea Green is the U.S. champion despite being Canadian. Although Cole mentioned nothing about Nakamura.
Yeah. What a fucking racist.
Really?
Wow. Jesus.
Racist against Canadians? Are they a race?
Yeah.
Anyways, Michin jumped off the apron to give Piper a Hurricane Rana, but it looked like shit. Then Piper hit a shitty boss man slam that Cole called a sidewalk slam. He's been doing this 25 years.
Yeah.
Still does not know the names of the moves. Back in the ring.
technically that is a sidewalk slam.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's
modified.
I could show you the difference.
Let's
if
do
you'd
it.
like. Yeah.
on the table now.
Back in the ring, Piper charged at Michin, but Michin moved out of the way super early, and Piper was like, well, I'm already running. Fuck it. Cannonball to no one. And she does the cannonball to no one.
Can I borrow one of these figures?
Yeah.
Just whatever one.
Uh-huh.
I just need one. Oh, they're attached.
Yeah,
She
sorry.
is on there. Yeah. Piper's cannonball was basically like,
Yeah.
she landed on her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like this.
Right.
Long gone.
Long gone.
And then it gets better. Michin just starts twerking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that really pissed off Chelsea Green for some reason. And then Michael Cole said, Michin told me that her twerking is called the long back attack.
No.
Twerking is a like a move now. It's a wrestling move.
The long back.
Long back attack.
Long backwoods attack.
Oh, that.
Oh, I already saw that move.
Yeah, right.
So then Piper went for the Vader bomb, but Michin got... See, Eric, you fucked up. Now Joe's going to play with toys for the rest of the show. Jesus.
Well, just putting
Yeah.
them in, sexually permissible.
James Ellsworth looks like he's about to crank Kurt Angle's yank.
Yes, of course.
Yank his crank.
So Piper went for the Vader bomb, but Michin got her feet up and then hit Eat Defeat for the win.
She hit it like 3 times.
Yeah.
What a shitty move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're doing Michin and Chelsea Green till the end of time. I saw a rumor that was like, yeah, they're thinking about doing the rematch on the next Saturday night's main event. It's like it wasn't good the first time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that sucks. Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Paul Heyman. He hypes the Tribal Chief match by recapping the events of the last year. He says that twisted son of a bitch Solo did not earn the Ulafala. He stole it from Roman Reigns. And he says Roman will win, so Solo walks out. Heyman tells him, I want you to know I'm 10 seconds away from pissing my pants. Last time I told you you're not my Tribal Chief, you put me through that table. Solo tells Heyman, I want you to hold the Ulafala for the match, and you will put the Ulafala on whoever wins. But after I beat Roman, you will be my wise man forever, and Roman will have no choice but to finally acknowledge me.
Okay.
Acknowledge me.
Yeah. Earlier backstage, Pretty Shitty tells Apollo Crews snitches get stitches for ratting out DIY for attacking the Street Profits. Crews says everyone, already knew you guys were lying, but that wasn't the case because every character bought the lie.
Yeah.
They all bought it.
Yes.
Then Legado del Fantasma walks up and they get in a shoving match with the Shitty Boys, but they're split up by officials. Then Nick Aldis, after the break, tells Pretty Shitty and DIY that they're all on thin ice. And Gargano tells Pretty Shitty, you guys should be the number 1 contenders, but we have to defend our titles against Motor City Machine Guns tonight, and it's very important that we leave with the titles.
I mean, yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah, that's how being a champion works.
Won't keep them.
So we have the Guns versus DIY. DIY has new generic music. Like new generic music that's, I guess, more heelish than their last one.
Sure.
But, I mean, they haven't had good music in a long time.
Yeah.
The Guns set up Ciampa for Skull and Bones, but Pretty Shitty runs out to distract them. Ciampa gets out of it. He gives Shelly the fairy tale ending while Gargano super kicks him, but Shelly kicks out. Then Los Garza attacks Pretty Shitty. Shelly puts Gargano in the Gargano escape, but Corey Graves says, that's the Border City stretch.
Huh?
And Coles yells, "Oh, Gargano stole that move from Shelly and named it the Gargano Escape."
What? Why the hell? Why the hell?
Why would you
they
even-
act like it wasn't Gargano's? See, in our canon,
Yeah.
Gargano's been doing it for a fucking decade.
Right.
But no, these guys were the ones that came up with it, right?
Yeah. So when Breaker spears someone,
Yeah.
are they going to be like, well, Roman Reigns spears, but Breaker stole it and named it the Super Spear?
But Roman Reigns does that, but Goldberg did that, but Rhino did that, but Edge did that, but everyone does that.
Edge stole it from Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that's it. So then Sabin puts Champ in the STF, but Angel tackles the shitty brunette in the ring, and they fall on the guns and DIY for the DQ. You know.
The fuck is this?
Corey Graves is weird, though. He loves some heels, but hates other heels.
Well, he's a bad guy with morals.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense.
I'm trying to rationalize it.
Don't.
Don't.
Backstage, Carmelo Hayes tells Sami Zayn he wants a rematch, but then the Usos walk up and Melo gets scared and walks away. Sammy leaves to get ready for their match, and then the Usos bump into Kevin Owens. Jay says, "Watch where you're going, Us." And KO says, "I think you need to watch your back." I guess kind of like saying that maybe Jimmy will betray him again or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways, we've got Naomi versus Nia Jax for the Women's Championship with Bianca Belair and Candice LeRae ringside. Nia hit a leg drop from the second rope, but Naomi kicked out.
Okay.
Naomi hit MJF's Heat Seeker, but Nia kicked out.
Oh.
Then Nia went for a Samoan drop, but Naomi countered with a crucifix pin that almost won her the match. Then she put Nia in her crappy submission, so Candice hopped on the apron, so Bianca beat her up, and then Nia threw one of the tag titles at Belair and threw her into the steel steps. Then she tried to body slam Naomi off the second rope, but Naomi rolled through and countered with her own body slam. But then the music hits because it's Tiffy time. And Stratton runs out with a ref. She says she wants to cash in, but then she sees Candice get in the ring. So she throws the ref over the barricade to be like, "What? No, I wasn't doing anything."
I don't even know why this guy came out here with me.
He's gone now, so don't worry about it.
And once again, they make you think, okay, it's not happening, right? So they did a good job there. You know?
Sure.
Stratton hits Naomi with the briefcase while Candice distracts the ref, and Nia retains with the Annihilator.
Yep.
But after the match, Nia attacks Belair and goes for the Annihilator on her, but Stratton hits Nia with the briefcase.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Stratton throws Candice into the ring post. Belair gives Nia the KOD, and then Stratton throws Belair over the announce table. Stratton officially cashes in and hits the prettiest moonsault to become the new WWE Women's Champion.
New.
Yes.
She holds up the belt on the stage, and a ton of pyro goes off.
Wow. It's a good thing they had all that pyro ready.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a
Just in
spontaneous cash in.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it wasn't a huge moment, but it was unexpected, so that's always
Sure.
Right. Thank God this belt's off Nia, though.
Yeah.
I mean, my God.
Yeah.
Let us never do that again.
No.
How dare you?
Lesson learned.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Next up, we've got the main event of SmackDown, the Bloodline versus Sammy and the Usos.
Is this again?
Yeah.
You know who wants to see this rematch?
Well, it's not like they had like a War Games to end all matches.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Just to make Solo look strong before his match with Roman. Jimmy hits an Uso splash on Jacob Fatu, but Fatu kicks out. Fatu then hit a splash and then the moonsault, but Sammy broke up the pin. Then Drew McIntyre walked out, so Jay hit him with a suicide dive. Fatu went for the hip attack, but Jay moved, but Solo tagged in and Jay didn't see it. And then Jay speared Fatu and hit the Uso splash, but Solo hit Jay with the Samoan spike for the win.
Wow.
Bloodline
wow.
wins. Solo looks strong for his match with Roman Reigns
So strong.
to end the 3 fucking hour SmackDown.
Too many matches.
Too many hours.
So I'll be strong. No, you'll look strong.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Raw on Netflix.
Yes.
Opens the same as always.
A buffering screen.
No.
That's
Look
funny.
who's here. Raw on Netflix. It's just like the Golden Globes.
Right.
Look, CM Punk is showing up. Seth Rollins is showing up. Like, why? Why? I thought it was going to be different. Why are we doing this?
Oh, okay, Andrew.
Yeah.
And we still never even saw a new intro because it just opened to that, and then Cole took over, and then he threw it over to Triple H. Like there was no intro.
Playing peekaboo.
Yeah.
There's an intro for the countdown where they play Travis Scott's song.
Sure.
Which that doesn't even sound like any.
No.
You know, it sucks.
Yeah.
It just sucks. But then they play a video package, and we hear Mean Gene starting to announce a match. And there was a giant screen, like in the arena. There was a giant screen that covered all sides of the ring. Mm-hmm. And that's how the audience watched this video. And they even had us watch the video like that for a bunch of it.
Yeah.
The rest is narrated by Triple H going over the history of wrestling to a bunch of historic clips. He says, introducing the never-ending story of WWE, and we see a giant painting of a bunch of wrestlers.
I guess he never heard we were down and almost out.
And then the giant screen drops, and Triple H is standing in the ring.
Yeah. What a fucking narcissist.
I mean, he's
Narcissus.
By the way, any mentions of Vince in
No.
that whole thing?
No.
Do we hear his voice at all?
I didn't notice. Did you notice?
Yep.
You noticed
Yeah.
his voice?
Yep.
Welcome to the Boyhood Dream.
Boyhood Dream.
That's right.
Yeah.
They did. That's
I was
right.
like, "Ooh, Vince!" I was like, yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's right. He did say that.
Yeah.
All right. That's how they.
That was
slid
the
it in
Vince
there.
tribute.
Just like Vince. That's how they slid it in there.
Yeah.
There you go, Dad, and leave me alone till next Christmas.
So Triple H says, "Are you ready? Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Welcome to the Netflix era."
So that's not officially a thing, is
It's
it?
official.
Oh, God.
We were
Even-
calling it the
even
Triple H
SmackDown.
era, and he fucked that up.
Even SmackDown is the Netflix era.
Right.
Well, no, welcome to the Netflix suck off fest is what he meant to say. And then a bunch of pyro goes off right in front of
Right,
him.
I'm like-
people are like, did he die?
He's dead. Right, Triple H.
Anybody else want to suck
He's
off
like,
Netflix?
fuck this shit.
Yeah. Anyone else want to suck off Netflix?
Right.
I really thought Cena.
I do.
I really thought Cena was going to open Raw.
Yeah.
But no, it was The Rock.
Oh, there was a lot of things I figured about this show, but I figured wrong.
The Rock walks out with the People's Championship that they claim Muhammad Ali's widow gave to him, but we all know he made that himself and gave it to himself. And then was like, hey, can you hand this to me in a video?
Yeah, right. Right. She's like, who is this man?
Yeah. The Rock shakes hands with Michael Cole and Pat McAfee, and he says, let's fucking go. But they cut the audio. Hey, Triple H, you promised.
Yeah.
You promised.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Nick Khan went back on that. It's like, it's still a family-friendly show, you know?
Well,
How many kids have heard the F word in
All of them.
2025?
Right.
especially if your parents are wrestling fans.
5-year-olds are watching porn because parents don't know how to work their fucking parental controls. Calm down.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
They forget why they
You
became...
open the fucking door.
Right.
Yeah.
They forget why they became popular in the first place.
Right.
TNA.
Yeah.
Like, that's why you guys
You
won
push
the Monday Night
the
War.
envelope.
Right.
So The Rock gives his People's Championship to his younger daughters that are way too young for him at his age, while his mother is next to them.
Yeah.
And then The Rock says, this is the largest arena gate in the history of WWE, which means you're all the biggest marks of all time. Which that's what he should have said. Because if he's supposed to be heel Rock. But he wasn't heel Rock.
No.
No.
This was like a whole other thing where after it was over, I was like, this felt like a breaking kayfabe moment where it's like, this isn't really part of the show.
Right.
This isn't part of the story.
No.
It's like when they have the WWE Hall of Fame and everyone's like, you know, people that are in feuds are like laughing with each other.
Right.
and stuff.
Maybe he thought they were on a commercial break.
This wasn't...
The whole promo was that.
This
like
wasn't
it
The
was
Rock.
like the Oscars or something.
Yeah, this was Dwayne Johnson
Yeah.
talking to the crowd and to
Right.
the world.
You know, they could have put they could have sold the tickets for a lot higher if they had put on the ticket. Also, The Rock will be sucking everyone's dick.
Hey, that's big money.
I wonder what the cheapest ticket was. A couple hundred.
At least.
I always thought this was going to be in the Staples Center, but it's in the Clipper one.
Yeah.
The new
It
one.
was in the Clipper one, yeah.
So he says,
17,000.
finally, well, that's their number.
Well.
You know, they always lie.
Well, I think
bit.
they said that's what the stadium capacity is.
Well, they said 17,000
They did.
there.
We broke the fucking record
I mean, look,
again.
they did look packed for sure.
Yeah, right.
You know, but they always inflate that number.
But always saying you're breaking a box office record is not that big of a deal because of inflation.
Sure.
Because of these events that they charge more. It's really
right.
not like, oh my God, we did it.
Right.
It's, we doubled the price of the tickets and we sold many of them.
Right. Double
it's
the
gonna
price
be-
of the ticket plus half the ticket price in service fees.
Yes.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah, like the NFL doesn't do that. Like the NFL in the halftime doesn't go like, hey, by the way, all of you people paid the most money ever for the Super Bowl.
Right. Yeah. Congratulations.
You fucking idiots.
Right. You made rich people slightly richer.
Yeah. So he says, finally, the WWE has come back to Netflix. And then he's like, oh, you
wait.
guys are like bullshit. Get to the real one.
No, I want to get to the fact of that they were never on Netflix.
Yes. How can you come back to a place you've never been?
Right. So then The Rock sucks off the Netflix executives. They show them in their skybox holding a WWE championship as if they give a shit.
Yeah.
And then The Rock thanks Cody Rhodes for carrying the company. And then they show Cody in the crowd.
Hey.
That was so weird.
Hey, I'm the main champion. It's me.
Where's your belt?
Where's your belt? It's back there.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
It's so odd. And then The Rock says,
I kept losing it.
but like The Rock puts him over. He's like, you've been carrying this company. You've been the man. You've been the great.
Right.
Oh, and say hi to Mama Rhodes. And Cody's like, oh, do it again. Oh, do it again, Rock. Oh.
There goes The Rock again, wanting to fuck my mom.
And then
Am I
The Rock's
right?
like wiping Cody's.
my pants so you can spank my bare bottom too?
Yeah. The Rock's like, oh, Cody, stop coming on me. Oh,
Yeah.
geez, that's so
Like,
much
well,
cum,
you sucked
Cody.
my dick too well.
Basically slapping his dick in his face, and he's like, "Good one."
Yeah.
So I tweeted, I was like, are we supposed to forget that The Rock beat up Cody in the rain?
yeah.
And then one of our fans, Alex G, replied, well, that's the USA Network universe. I was like,
Oh,
of
it's a
course.
multiverse.
Got it.
Of course.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Different universe now.
Yeah.
So Rock says he's going to be watching Roman Reigns versus Solo really closely.
Of course.
Of
And
course.
then he does If You Smell, but he holds it forever. And then finally says it's cooking.
Yeah.
And then he leaves the ring and he gives Cody Rhodes a big, fat, stupid,
Cream pie.
fucking kayfabe breaking hug.
Just loading his asshole.
Yeah. This is for Black Adam. This is for Jungle Cruise.
Remember what I whispered? Everyone knows now. It's for you to be cummed inside of.
Yeah, that's it. Right.
Dick you down time.
God, way to ruin, like,
everything?
I don't know, a year worth of storylines in one fucking promo.
Yeah, right.
In
Thanks,
one
Rock.
fucking promo. Correct.
It
And,
was
like,
so bad.
it seems
we were
like-
all excited for The Rock to come out and he just sucked.
Right.
Off everyone.
And he's
Yes.
done this a few times where he's been gone for a while and he like the one where he just was walking around backstage
Yeah.
and like, we're live, pal. Like, tit fucking talk.
It was odd. But
Yeah.
I think it was like just a Netflix thing where this is the biggest star we've got. Go out there and be a baby face and talk about how great this is.
Yeah, gargle our balls.
And then just break all kayfabe and just
Right.
And again, once
put Cody's cock and balls
Yeah.
in your mouth.
we
Right.
proved again that Stone Cold can't be bought for $100,000.
Clearly not.
I wonder,
take 200,000.
yeah. I wonder if we can use this site to make The Rock write a book, Netflix executives cum recipes.
Yeah, no shit.
How to suck off 1,000 dicks in
How to
one
fuck
promo.
off- how to suck off 17,000 people at once.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
So we've got Solo versus Roman tribal combat for the Ulafala to decide who is the real tribal chief.
Are you sure that's right?
I love what
Yeah.
you tweeted.
Ula fella?
Uh-huh.
I love what you tweeted. Like,
What?
good, let's get this shit over with. I'm glad this is first.
They did some cross promotion for this match. As well as, like, we talked about the ring mat, how there's 10 logos.
Yeah.
But Alicia Taylor was dressed as Shadow from Sonic 3.
Of course she was.
Did you see her hair?
Yeah.
Her hair?
She's done that before.
She's a hedgehog. I know.
Yeah.
But,
Spinning.
yeah.
You spin me.
She introduced Solo, but Heyman introduced Roman. The Raw referee shirts look really dumb.
Yeah,
I know.
They
it's
don't
like
look
a
like referee
WWE
shirts.
golf shirt.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, it's weird.
Very strange.
Like
Hey,
something
before
you
you
buy
golf,
at Under Armour.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Solo from the crowd. They didn't bleep that.
Yeah, it's the crowd.
And then we'll be right back unless you're not in North America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
So
don't
then we
have
watched
to-
some commercials.
They didn't get commercials.
Only North America gets commercials on Raw Netflix.
Wow.
Yeah. Which, like, I imagine it still really doesn't matter for, like, some of it because they go, oh, Roman versus Solo next. What did they do for, like, the 3 minutes?
Right.
Because
So
they
they'll
didn't do anything.
Unless they're showing, like when we went to Raw, the thing where the lady was in the skybox, like, oh, well,
Maybe.
we've got a great,
Yeah.
unless they're showing that,
Well, they
which
did-
I
they-
wouldn't be surprised.
They did do that. They
Yeah.
definitely did do that. So they fought outside the ring. Solo gave Roman a Uranagi on the announce table. Then Solo hit Roman with a monitor, and Cole yelled, Roman just fell before my feet! So Cole was very excited there.
Now, you said that he hit Roman with a monitor.
Yeah.
So you say that, and in my head,
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking this big box of a TV. No, he hit him
No, it was
with
like
a
an
fucking-
iPad.
Yeah. I know. Boop.
It's an iPad.
You know? Yeah, it's like, oh, I don't know what he's gonna do with that.
What's he gonna do with that?
I mean, it would still hurt if I hit you with this. That still hurt quite a bit.
I mean, I don't know.
I'd be like, stop.
Right. No, knock it off.
Okay, let's do it. So Solo also hit Roman with the steel steps. He then beat Roman with a chair. And then he put the chair over Roman's head and went for the hip attack, but Roman moved out of the way. And then Michael Cole said, this is only the second tribal combat match in WWE history.
Since it was created earlier this year.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You mean no disqualification matches?
Yeah, right.
What are the rules, Michael?
Yeah.
Roman then beat Solo with a chair, but Solo gave him a low blow and then gave him a spinning Solo on the chair, but Roman kicked out. Solo then pulled out a table from under the ring, but Roman hit him with the drive-by.
I'm surprised they gave that spot to the bad guy. I hate when they do
They
that.
do it all the time
He
now.
gets out of the rink. He's looking. He opens the thing. He pulls the table halfway and stops and looks at the crowd, and they fucking pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
They do
Let
it
Roman do that.
all the time now.
Ay, ay, ay.
Roman set up the table, but Solo hit him with a kendo stick, and then Roman powerbombed Solo through the announce table, and Michael Cole yelled, last ride. He's like, last ride! It's like, what?
No.
Wow.
What?
Foreshadowing.
How? How does that happen? I mean, yeah, maybe that's why, but it wasn't the last ride.
No.
There is a difference.
Of course.
That was so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Then
Shut up,
Roman
Michael.
pinned Solo, but Tama Tonga pulled the ref out to stop the count. Then Jacob Fatu attacked Roman with a DDT and the moonsault. Solo gave Roman the Samoan spike and went for the pin, but Roman kicked out.
Oh.
And then Fatu looked like he was going to kill the ref, but Solo was like, calm down. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
And then Solo killed the ref.
That was funny.
It's like, I got this one.
Yeah. Then Sammy and Jimmy ran out to take out Fatu and Tama.
There they are.
Jimmy super kicked Solo and Sammy gave him the haluva kick, but then Roman spears Solo, but there's no ref. Another one runs out, but Solo kicks out. This is like fucking WrestleMania right now.
It is.
It really is.
It is.
Then Sammy and Jimmy dive on Fatu and Tama. They fight to the back. And Cole says, this is what World Wrestling Entertainment is all about.
No.
So he said the full thing.
yeah.
And then Roman sets up for the spear, but Kevin Owens appears in the ring and gives him a stunner.
My God.
Solo pins Roman, but he kicks out. KO sets up Roman for the package pile driver, but Cody runs out and they brawl through the crowd.
Right. And Cody's music hit.
Did it?
It did.
Oh, okay.
Owen still could have done the pile driver.
Well,
and been
come
ready
on.
for Cody.
That's
him
not
30
how.
seconds.
That's not how wrestling.
There's
works. I know
wrestling rules,
Right.
sir.
When
When
you
music-
hear someone
Yeah.
else's music, you have to be scared.
You freeze,
yeah.
just like Mustafa Ali on the ladder.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So anyways, they brawl through the crowd. Roman goes for a Superman punch, but Solo blocks it. Goes for the spike, but Roman ducks and hits a spear. And then he hits one more spear for the win.
Yep.
And new
Tribal chief. Yeah. And
Yeah.
new tribal chief.
And new original tribal
Yeah, he
chief.
was
She
always
was
the-
like, and only tribal chief.
Yeah.
So Heyman presents Roman with the Ulafala,
You're like waiting.
but then The Rock walks out.
Then you're waiting.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Heyman hands the Ulafala to The Rock.
Oh God.
And even Heyman getting in the ring.
Yeah.
And like Solo's laying there and he's looking at Solo.
I
He's
know.
looking at Roman.
Even that was mysterious.
I'm like, oh my God, is Heyman gonna do something?
yeah, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
He hands the Ulafala to The Rock.
And then
The Rock puts the Ulafala around Roman's neck.
and then
They do the Predator handshake.
and
You son of a bitch.
And then they hug.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then Roman holds up the one.
And Rock is behind him.
Yeah. And then Rock helps Roman out of the ring. He's like, here, I'm going to sit on the rope so you can leave.
And then once they're walking up the aisle, he shoots him, right?
No.
So this match isn't happening at WrestleMania.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I mean,
You had to have set it up here.
what the fuck?
Couple months away. Time to go.
What
You can't
the
blow
fuck?
everything one night. But yeah, it would have been nice.
They didn't blow anything.
Yeah.
He's the tribal
The
chief.
only thing that got blown was the Netflix executives.
That's true.
And
Very
Cody
good.
Rhodes. Don't forget about Cody Rhodes.
And
got
Cody.
a nice cocksucking. Well, The Rock sucked off Roman here. You know?
A little bit.
You're the tribal chief. So yeah.
Later, sucking hog
You're
wild.
the tribal chief. Yeah.
Yeah. Later in the show, they showed The Rock leaving, and he said, "See you tomorrow on NXT."
Why?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
His daughter.
Yeah. Which
He was-
they were at the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
I saw him bring
He
her.
brought
yeah.
her to the Golden
Yeah.
Globes.
She's like, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm his daughter.
And The Rock's daughter.
Which is funny because they didn't have anything to do. Like none of their. He wasn't in a movie that was nominated.
No.
It was great when Vin Diesel came out and was like, "Hey, Dwayne."
Yeah, what the fuck? Dwayne, I need you, and the family needs you
Yeah.
to go away.
No, it worked. He brought him back.
Yeah, I know.
So even later in the show, Heyman tells Roman, "We need a platform where the whole world can acknowledge you. When can I book this?" And Roman says, "January 27th."
What does that mean?
And so see you in 3 weeks, Roman. And then he also walks into a locker room that says WWE 2K25.
I thought
Yes.
maybe they were premiering that game.
Well, they are.
Yeah.
on
that's what-
January 27th?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It'll be the acknowledgement ceremony of Roman
Of the
Reigns,
game.
and also the cover, which I guess Roman is on the cover.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So there you go. But will someone interrupt him then? Who knows? But
Yeah.
see you in 3 weeks, Roman. That's Roman now. It's like once a month, maybe
Yeah.
if twice
Right.
if you're lucky.
Yep.
So backstage, we've got the mid-card party. We got Party, Pussy, Theory, Waller, Maxine, Tozawa, all these fucking mid-carders. Then in the crowd, they show Gabriel Iglesias, Ashton Kutcher,
Sure.
Michael Che.
Yeah.
And then, Rey Mysterio,
Of course.
Yeah.
LA Knight.
Yeah,
all the celebrities are there.
Had to buy a ticket.
The War Raiders showed up.
Yeah.
That was nice of them. And Wale. What Wale?
Wale?
Huh?
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Macaulay Culkin.
That's later. No,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
you
Shut
just
the fuck up.
fucking spoiled it.
Sorry.
God damn it.
God, what a $5 dick sucker.
Every 30 minutes, they're like, look who's here now. So we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Next up, we have an in-ring promo from John Cena. What does John Cena do? He also sucks off the fans, Netflix, and the entire city of Los Angeles. Yeah.
Oh, my God. I can't even top that.
Your
That's
time
amazing.
is up. You're coming now.
The whole crowd's like, thank you, Cena. And then he personally blows each one. They're like, oh, thank you, Cena.
Or no, it'd be like Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. Let's go Cena.
Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks.
Yeah.
He's sucking right now.
Oh my God. It's too good.
Oh Lord.
So then Cena teases matches. I mean, it's worse than like the Oscars
I
when they
know.
have to be like, "Thank you to the committee and to the foreign press."
Right. Right.
And look, here's the Oscar, the head of the Oscars. This nobody that walks out, and he's just like, "Hey,
don't even know who he
We don't know any of those guys.
yeah."
What's the big, what's the big deal about being on Netflix?
Right.
Which, by the way, I hated their fast forward option because when I got behind, you can't fast forward and see what you're fast forwarding.
Right.
So you have to hit it twice and see the
Right.
commercial still
Right.
on.
Yeah.
Horrible.
So Cena teases matches with CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Gunther, and Cody Rhodes. But most importantly, he teases becoming a 17-time world champion.
Wow.
And the fans chant, "You deserve it." But Cena says, "I'll be honest, I don't see it happening. It's been like 2 billion years since I've won a match.
True.
My time is up. Their time is now." Right? And it's
Hell no.
you know, like one of the ideas when he announces coming back is like, okay, well, maybe he's going to win the world title, break the record. Now it's 100% happening.
Uh-huh.
And then he says, "It would take a miracle. I have a better chance at winning an Oscar. You'd have to win Elimination Chamber or Money in the Bank or the Royal Rumble." Wait, well, maybe I could win the Royal Rumble.
Right.
Well, the only time we say never is when we say never give up, and he gets all hyped up. And then he says, "I'm not just going to the Royal Rumble, I'm winning the Royal Rumble. You want some? Come get some."
He went full like Bruce Banner. He's like a Rumble? Like a Royal Rumble?
All right. I'm going to
Like
give
he's
you three
never
choices.
heard of it before.
He's either 1,
Uh-huh.
27, or 30. Those are the three choices.
Like
that you
30.
get.
He's not going to be one. No chance.
I would say 27.
Yeah, I think he's like that.
Like
still-
at least that way he could come in and still have time to
I
do
know
a
he's
few
going to
moves.
wrestle this whole year, but he's not stupid. He's not going to like do anything crazy to risk injury still.
For
He
sure.
still is, penciled in for a bunch of movies and TV shows,
Yeah. Well,
if
I
he is
mean,
gonna be busy
supposedly
wrestling.
though he's not going to be doing any of those this year.
Well, sure. He's got to, he's doing this like full time almost.
Yes.
Yeah, I
But
don't know if I
still,
believe that.
after when it's over, he's still got to film some shit.
Right.
I wonder what they're paying him. Because like even when he was not there, they were paying him,
Tons of money.
Like 10 million at least. But
Right.
like to wrestle for one more year, maybe like 30, I don't know. Who knows now with TKO
I
in
know.
charge.
Saudi money.
That's why the prices are so high. We have to
Yeah.
We have to go to Saudi.
Right.
So good promo from Cena. Excited he's back. He's probably the Royal Rumble favorite as of right now.
Sure.
But I could also see him losing and then being desperate to do Elimination Chamber.
Like
and
the
then he's in the
Sean
Money in the
path.
Bank match. They just
Sean's
put him,
last year, like,
Right.
where he was like just desperate to try to
Yeah.
fight Taker. Yeah.
Right.
So we'll see. Next up, we have a Logan Paul video package. He says, "No more side hustle, no more bullshit. 100%
this is right.
WWE superstar. This is the beginning of the era of Logan Paul."
First of all, I hope he's right.
Yeah.
Second of all, he was kind of advertised, and then that's what we get, a video package.
Oh,
Right,
and they
yeah.
showed him there.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. His little wave.
Yeah.
That's not, come on. You can't give him at the 3-hour show.
Well, I think
Can't
they
give
were
him 5 minutes.
I think they were subtly hinting at something because he was sitting next to Rock's mom. So
He's going to fight Rock's mom.
he's gonna fuck Rock's mom.
Oh,
and
shit,
then
even better.
say hi to Mama Rock
Yeah.
for me.
She's going to be
Logan
on
Paul
Impulsive.
Yeah. But I mean, I can see that if they paid him enough,
Sure.
full-time wrestler.
oh,
Right.
please.
Aside from, boxing Conor McGregor in India, he's going to be a full-time wrestler.
And his podcast.
Yeah. Look who else is here. We got Seth Green. We got Macaulay Culkin.
That was funny. Yeah.
Yeah. $5 for the Dick Sucker t-shirt.
Please.
O'Shea Jackson, Daniel Fishel, Naomi, Bianca Belair.
Daniel Fishel was actually with another guy from Boy Meets World.
Oh, okay.
He was like the older brother,
I
right?
don't, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well,
Eric X-Pac. And Nakamura.
And then
And during, well, that's it for this
X-Pac!
part.
And then X-Pac again.
During this segment, though, they played the old Raw song across the nation.
Yeah.
Move to the music, play that fucking music.
It's like, okay, so you have the...
You have it?
You have it? So you have it? You fucking have it?
You can play it.
Right.
They even on YouTube, they did like the modern superstars with like the Attitude Era entrance video.
Yeah.
Like, just fucking do it.
Just do it.
You know?
No, we
Like
need Travis
this,
Scott.
Yeah, this Travis Scott, like it's not even like a hype song.
It's
This
not.
bitch.
Yeah. Anyways, next up, we've got Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. For every entrance, they cut outside to show like the new digital fireworks or whatever you call that.
It's
a little
drones.
Yeah, drones.
Yeah, they're
right?
drones.
Yeah,
I know, but it's like they're like digital.
it looks like digital
fireworks.
fireworks.
right.
I don't know. It's okay, I guess.
Right.
It's a little weird.
Right.
It's kind of weird to show someone's entrance and then all of a sudden you're cutting outside to show like something else that who's even watching that
Correct.
in person. But Ripley was great. She pretty much wrestled in a bikini, so that was fucking awesome.
Right.
Amazing.
Like Liv jumped off the apron, but Ripley caught her and powerbombed her on the announce table. Then Rhea hit the riptide, but Liv kicked out because Raw is WrestleMania.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then Dominic distracted the ref while Raquel slid in a chair and hopped on the apron. Rhea kicked Raquel, but Liv gave Rhea the Oblivion on a chair. But Ripley kicked out because Netflix is WrestleMania.
Yes.
WrestleMania.
Then Liv hit 3 Amigos and a frog splash. Ripley kicked out again. Then Liv went for Oblivion again, but Ripley caught her, blew her a kiss, slammed her down.
I mean, for God's sakes, I came.
And then hit 2 more riptides for the win. With a fuck pin.
And hey guys, why is this? I was curious about. It's been here this whole time. Was this left here from Christmas?
I don't know.
I just saw
Maybe.
this package. I don't mean to interrupt the show.
Yeah.
I was gonna yell at New, and I saw this, and I was like, it's been sitting here this whole time.
Yeah.
It's addressed to Andrew and Eric have to fight over it. I don't know. I guess I'm out on this one. Well, just open it and see what you guys are fighting over, I guess.
All right.
I don't know.
Open it? You want to?
You go ahead, open it.
Yeah, I guess it's not for me. So, oh my God,
Wow.
there it is, the Rhea Ripley.
Yep. We're gonna fight over it
All right.
for sure. Yeah, we're
And
gonna
for the
fight
first-
over it.
For the first time in 10 years, we're having an intermission.
Eric, I'm already in. I'm already inside, Eric. I'm already inside.
Eiffel Tower.
Hey Andrew, I've been in there.
It was rewrapped.
Oh, I can see that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is ruined.
I ordered that so many weeks before Christmas and it never arrived.
Who
And it
is that
finally
gonna be
came.
for, me
I
or
wasn't
Eric?
sure. Probably you, and just leave it at the podcast.
We have to put it on the wall for
Yeah,
sure.
isn't that awesome? Let me
Just leave it. Don't fucking touch it.
Not right now.
No, I'm so close to finishing
Like
the
you're in bed
show.
and you're just like, hey, what's going on?
I've had a day.
Oh wait, that's
Have you always wanted to fuck Rhea Ripley, but all you could find is this doll where she's a midget? And you're like, close enough.
midget Ripley?
And like, look, you could even do her from behind because
Yeah.
you could see it back. Yeah.
Right.
That's interesting.
Yeah, just shove like a Pringles can and then like 2 sponges and like a rubber glove.
You got to put her like next to Sean.
penis.
Right.
Your penis?
My penis.
Rhea Ripley doll. It's just like a fleshlight.
Yeah, pretty much. We got to put her like next to Sean or something.
If we can,
Yeah, we can. We'll
pin
find
her up
something.
Wait, which Sean?
Yes.
No,
That
not
Sean?
that. Wait.
Hey, come in there, Rhea Taker. Oh, no, wait, she's gonna fuck pin me. Oh, don't fuck pin me, Rhea.
Oh, her face changed.
Right. I didn't know Sean had a hand to grab a cock.
Yeah.
So great.
Oh my god. Anyways, after the match, Dominic tried to sneak up from behind.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Yeah, midget Rhea, midget Ripley.
So good.
Yeah, there she is, mommy,
Can you put your headphones
midget
on?
mommy.
On her.
Yep.
Yeah. And like move the mic.
Sure. There you go.
She's on the show this week.
Finally got Rhea Ripley on the show.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley, now that you're here, who did you actually wink at all those years?
Your penis?
It was Andrew's penis.
It was Joe all along.
So after the match, Dominic tried to sneak up on Rhea, but she caught him. He offered a hug, but Ripley kicked him in the balls and gave him a riptide.
Yeah.
And then she celebrated on the stage. I even tweeted out, "Here comes Becky Lynch."
Yep.
But then the bell tolls.
She got so excited.
Yeah.
The American Badass comes out on his motorcycle. He rides around the ring, meets her back at the stage. They fist bump and pose together with pyro.
And I guess she's fighting Taker at
American
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
She got the Taker rub.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah. And he was like, "Can you give me a rub?"
please.
There you go. Taker puts over Ripley. Pretty cool moment there.
Yeah.
Backstage, Kathy Kelly interviews Adam Pearce after we see him meeting with Bailey. So I guess she's transferring over. However, American Made interrupts, and Chad Gable tells Pearce he wants to face the best luchador on Raw next week. And that was oddly specific.
Right.
But it's obviously going to be Penta.
Apparently, it was supposed to be this week.
I don't think
But it
so.
wasn't.
Right. It was supposed to be Ray and Penta versus American Made.
That was supposed to happen
that's
on
right.
Raw?
That's right.
Or
They
on-
did say that. Yeah.
But apparently, The Rock's blowjob session went too long.
Sure,
No
that makes
shit.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
But now they played another video video for Penta where they just now confirmed it's Penta. It says Penta.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we know. But it is funny how he just mentions, I want the best luchador.
But like this, you're 3 weeks away. Save it for the Rumble. Save it for the Rumble.
Yeah.
Would have been like the AJ Styles thing's amazing. Like when you have someone debuting for the first time and it's close to the Rumble, save it.
Yeah, but maybe they don't know if he's like big enough because he's just like, he's AEW.
I think it would have gotten a big enough pop.
Yeah.
Fuck, if I know who someone is, Andrew, most people know who he is.
Not most. Most people didn't watch Dynamite. Most wrestling fans don't watch AEW. Yeah. You look at the ratings. I mean, we know.
I know,
There's
but
not that
I don't
many
watch
anymore.
it. I know who these people are.
But you
know what I
did
mean?
watch. You did.
For a little bit.
Yeah. For the show.
You think it's the same 300,000 that watch every week? I'm sure it's a few on, a few off, on and off.
Okay, but that's not the majority. WWE has millions.
I think he'll get a huge pop next week.
Sure, they pop for anything. They'll do whatever they want.
They didn't
Unless
pop
it's-
for Hogan.
Unless it's Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways, one of our friends, Miles Galloway, was at Raw as press. And
wow.
he asked Brutus Creed for a favor.
Good. I'm Miles. Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you call my friend Josh an idiot?
Josh, you're an idiot, dude. What are you doing? Your opinion?
He's an idiot.
He is an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Josh.
Yeah.
I don't know you, Josh, but verdict seems to be out, man. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
He didn't even do it. He didn't even do the Yeah, he didn't even do the thing.
You had one fucking job.
Yeah. You're an idiot. Is that good?
How do you not know your own catchphrase, dude?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was pretty funny. Thanks, Miles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. That's
Obviously
great.
referencing Josh Reese
Josh
from
would
the
love to
Monday
see
Night
that.
War and AEW NXT podcast.
Wow.
But look who's here. We've got Bill Simmons, creator of the Vince McMahon is an Evil Prick documentary on Netflix.
Right.
We've got more Netflix executives. We've got Vanessa Hudgens, Michelle McCool, Lyra Valkyria, and Damage Control. All the celebrities are here. Damage Control.
Oh, that's them.
The pop group, Damage Control.
Right, of
Aren't
course.
they great?
Yeah.
Next up, we have Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre. Jey comes out with the hardcore champion, Travis Scott.
I don't know what's
Huh? How about that?
What?
Yeah, Travis Scott, the hardcore champion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
No.
No.
Triple H went to a Travis Scott concert and awarded him it was like a month ago. Or
Is
something.
that canon?
Yeah.
It's canon.
He's
He's
the
on the
hardcore
show.
champion.
He's on the show.
Why didn't Jay kick his fucking ass?
Because they're best friends.
Oh, right, of course.
And then Pat McAfee yelled, "I'm eating all over myself." And Cole yelled, Just don't yeet on me.
I mean, is everyone in on this joke?
Yeah.
Okay. How many people get that versus no Penta?
Oh, yeet is way more over than Penta.
Yes.
But do they know
Sadly.
what it means?
They know what it means.
Also, did you notice anything about Travis Scott?
No.
Other than being
red.
the hardcore champion.
He was smoking a blunt.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he was.
And in the press conference, apparently, I guess at some point he offered it to Jay.
Oh my
Yeah.
And Triple H was like, luckily, Jay just, he said no.
I think
he knew to say no.
Jay was on Raw after, or whatever they fucking
post-show.
call it, and he was like, "Yeah, I was trying to get he mentioned it or something
Yeah,
like that."
right.
Yeah.
Is that like a "you're never welcome back" moment for this guy?
No,
doubt
apparently
it.
Triple H was like, "Oh, we have a lot of big things planned with Travis Scott."
Yeah, his weed, like his raps, are probably gonna sponsor Raw next week.
Maybe. Jesus.
I mean, remember? Even a few years ago, RVD was promoting his.
Oh yeah. Right.
RVD Papers, whatever the fuck it is.
Right. The rolling papers.
So then Drew came out and Jay yeeted on him with a suicide dive.
Oh.
Jay went for another, but Drew caught him and suplexed him on the floor. Drew went for the Claymore, but Jay caught him with a jumping super kick. Then Jay hit a spear, but Drew kicked out. Jay super kicked Drew a few times, but Drew hit a Claymore and Jay kicked out. Then Drew went for another Claymore, but Jay passed out and fell on his face. So Drew waited for Jay to get up, went for another Claymore, but Jay moved and beat Drew with a roll-up.
Yeah.
And,
So there you go.
and there it is.
Yeah. Jay wins.
Jay wins. Was this time Drew lost clean?
Oh God.
To Punk.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
As clean as that is, right? A Hell in the Cell. But
Clean
yeah.
as a.
Right.
Next up, we have a video package for Gunther just to show everyone that he's still there. He's lifting weights and putting himself over.
Yeah. Eating steaks, lifting weights.
Yeah, just reminding us that he's still the world champion.
Yeah. Even though he has no one to fight.
Which is interesting because I thought for sure he was going to SmackDown. Although maybe everyone's going to be on both for a while.
Maybe.
Until they figure out the transfer window.
Yeah.
When is it closed? Never.
Never.
Whenever we want.
This window's always open.
Yes. Just come and go as you please.
Yeah. Next up, we go backstage where Kathy Kelly interviews Gabriel Iglesias because his Netflix stand-up special is out.
Great.
However, the New Day interrupt. They say they want to explain the Big E situation, but Kathy Kelly's like, "Oh, we're out of time." And then Alpha Academy walks up and hugs Gabriel, and then Gabriel does the New Day sucks chant, and the whole thing sucks.
And Kathy Kelly's like, we're still out of time.
Yeah. Right. Oh, and look who's here. We've got Braun Breaker,
Who works here?
Tiffany Stratton,
Who also works here?
and Nikki Bella.
Who what?
And she did her little sexy dance and couldn't stop just going, "Oh my
Yeah.
God."
And Bill
Oh my
Simmons
God.
was next to her, like trying so hard not to look.
Yeah. The guy behind her though
Yeah.
did not give a fuck.
No.
He's like,
Yeah. But I think she was there for a reason. I think she's coming back.
yeah.
We've been saying it for a while.
Yeah.
She's got nothing else to do.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're bringing
more
back the
dancing
Bella.
with
Oh, the
stars.
Bellas? The Bella.
Yeah, just
Brie
Bella.
won't do this bullshit.
No. She's probably contractually obligated to AEW somehow.
Yeah, Tony Khan's probably paying her.
Yeah. But what do I do? It doesn't matter. You're here.
Next up, it's Eric's favorite wrestler.
Uh-oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Hulk Hogan with Jimmy Hart.
Jimmy Hart.
Hulk walks out. He thanks the fans for always having his back as they boo him out of the arena.
So you've probably seen it. 'Cause
Amazing.
You're good on the internet.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
internet well. But someone took one of the best clips from The Simpsons and changed it to this. Jimmy, are they booing me, dude? No, they're saying boo ruther. Boo ruther.
It's good.
That's good stuff.
So Hogan plugs his beer, and then he calls Netflix the greatest tag team partner of all time, brother.
How many different things have been the greatest tag team partner?
Yeah.
You know?
All of them last night.
I think he promoted a tampon brand. He's like, it's the best tag team ever.
But
Hogan and tampons.
He was like, "Oh, I'm getting booed. Better turn heel again, brother."
Yeah, right.
But it's funny because people have pointed out and like why were they booing him was because of his open support of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Because Taker was on the show. Taker's an open supporter of Donald Trump. They didn't boo Trump.
Right.
He
Or
didn't
they
come
didn't boo
out in the
Taker.
rally though and fucking
That's true.
really get
Well,
into it.
even when
But people mentioned, just because of Hogan's use of the N-word, obviously. And he was booed in Tampa. When WrestleMania was in even Tampa, they booed him.
yeah.
So, I mean, like, it was sad and everything, but, like, honestly, Hogan has nothing to offer anymore. He's just an old man that all he could do is brother, 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 brother. And that's it. And really, like, all he did was walk out and plug his beer,
Yeah.
his shitty beer. So, like, what was the point?
Right.
Like, I just don't, he has nothing to offer anymore.
I've
Other than
had
member
it. It's
berries.
literally nothing special.
Of course, you've had it. Yeah.
It was
the
offered.
biggest hater of Hogan.
It was offered to me. I don't turn down a free drink.
You're like, this is free, but I'm gonna pay you for this beer.
Shut the fuck
Just
up.
to
Hey Joe, this is Bill Belichick beer. You want some? Fuck no.
Yeah.
You go tell the person who bought this they can go fuck themselves.
Hey Joe, you've been drinking for a couple hours. You want this free beer, but it's got Bill Belichick on it.
No.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
You're like, let's go, brother.
Fuck the Jets.
Anyways, look who's here. Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, is she back working?
No.
No.
She was just like so you kick it to her and she's just like
Well, yeah.
making that like.
I'm surprised they even are allowed to say McMahon on
what's
the
she
show.
doing?
I'm surprised they didn't say Stephanie Levesque or something.
Right.
Like, is McMahon, I thought that
Yeah.
was a banned
Right.
word.
What are they going to do when Shane comes back? Shane Levesque.
Shane O'Mac, that's it.
Oh, Shane O'Mac.
He's
Yeah.
just Shane O'Mac.
Yeah.
If Shane comes back. I don't know if Shane's ever coming back.
Right.
Anyways, main event time. The only reason really why we tuned in. CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins. WrestleMania main event.
Wow.
But they put it on Netflix. Yeah. They get after it right away. By the way, people pointed out that Punk was wearing the same jacket that he wore when he beat up Jack Perry. So that was great.
That's
XXX.
fucking awesome.
Seth hit Punk with a suicide dive that almost took out the fucking barricade.
Yeah.
And then Seth yelled at the ref to let him do what he needs to do, meaning like, don't DQ me.
Right.
They fight in the crowd for a bit. Back in the ring, both men went for their finishers early but missed. Then Seth got into it with the ref again after the ref pulled him off for kicking Punk in the corner, and that allowed Punk to make a comeback. Punk gave Seth a swinging neck breaker off the top rope. He hit a crossbody off the top rope, but Seth rolled through it and gave Punk the GTS. But Punk rolled out of the ring.
Wow.
And then Seth yelled at Punk, "I hit your move and they sing my song. I built all of this." And Seth gets a little booze when he says that because it
Yeah.
is heelish.
Sure.
And
sure.
he's, leaning that way.
And it wasn't just him. Not like only Seth was around for the last 10 years.
Right,
He was a big part of it, sure.
Well, I think that's the point, is that he's turning heel, right? So Seth threw Punk in the ring, but when Seth slid in the ring, Punk hit him with the curb stomp.
Wow.
So both men have hit each other's finishers now.
Which means nothing.
Punk went for the GTS, but Seth blocked it and hit Punk with another GTS, but Punk kicks out. Seth went for the curb stomp, but Punk rolled out of the ring. Then Seth gave Punk a pedigree on the announce table, and then another in the ring, but Punk kicked out. Seth gave Punk the buckle bomb and the curb stomp, but Punk got his foot on the rope. Yeah. So Seth's getting desperate. He gives Punk the superplex and rolled through, but Punk countered with a GTS.
Wow.
And Seth bounces off the ropes and then falls right onto Punk's shoulders. And Punk hit another GTS
He's like, I'll fucking do it again.
for the win.
I
Which-
like that finish. I did not know that he did it to Ambrose.
to Moxley.
Or, yeah, Moxley.
in AEW 3 years earlier.
All Out, right? Or
It was
something.
the same ending.
Yeah, same ending.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a nice,
Yeah.
I guess
Little
homage. or
call
whatever to
back
that.
homage, yeah.
So yeah, Punk wins clean. After the match, you can After the match, you could see Punk tell the ref something, and then the ref goes over and tells Seth. But like, obviously, it didn't lead to anything on the show. Maybe it was just, you know, good match or something.
Right.
Tell him I said that, you know, thanks or whatever.
Tell him I love him.
Tell him probably.
I
right.
love you.
Yeah.
But it was great. And then, like, you know, it just ends there. But then they go to the Raw post show, and Punk cut a promo, and it was really good. This match was awesome. It did not disappoint.
No.
I thought Drew was going to help Seth win. Obviously, Punk beating Seth. I think the story there will now be Seth is going to go insane because he lost to Punk, and that will cause his full heel turn.
Yeah.
You know? Like, now Seth has got to just murder him or
He's going
something.
to lose his mind.
Yeah. Beat him so bad that the fans boo.
Right.
I still see Seth aligning with Drew. I still think that's happening.
Throw Owens in there, too.
That would be great. Just a stable of the three of them. That'd be fucking awesome.
Right.
So something like that's got to happen. But
Sure.
Especially because Seth's like, I built all this, and Drew's like, this is the greatest generation of wrestlers.
right.
You know?
Yeah. It could get very, very interesting.
Sure.
But that is all for the first Raw on Netflix.
Wow.
So let's give some awards.
Yes.
Who did you have for worst dressed?
I had John Cena.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
blue?
like Andrew texted me, if you read his shirt, it said,
Yeah.
the last time is John Cena, now farewell tour.
Especially for like Josh, like dyslexic people.
Oh my, his head exploded.
That's going to fuck up your
Yeah.
brain.
Yep.
I had Alicia Taylor as Shadow.
Nice.
Okay.
And I had Nia Jax.
All right. Best dressed.
I had Rhea.
Rhea.
Rios looks so hot.
Like Liv came out first, and it was like Liv looks good, but she's
Yeah.
wearing a t-shirt. And then Ripley was like, "I'm just gonna look like a porn star or something, like
Right.
just like leather bikini or whatever that was." It was great. Ooh, yeah. Worst acting.
Things I never expected to say. The Rock.
Was he worse than Hogan though?
He was, because he was
Hogan
there
just did
more.
Hogan stuff. He just got
Hogan
booed.
didn't really do anything. He's like,
Yeah.
hey, brothers, drink my beer. Oh, fuck, they
But
hate me.
Hogan, even with the sunglasses, you could tell he was shocked they were booing him.
course.
He was like,
Brother, no,
Brother! I'm going to
"How
go.
did they not know Hogan was gonna get booed in Los Angeles? How did they not know?"
Yeah.
I went Hogan.
Yeah.
I went Rock.
All right. Best acting.
I'm going to go Punk. He was good in the match. Wearing the jacket, 3 X's.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
I had John Cena. He cut a promo.
John
he
Cena.
did.
Good job.
but
He got
had
you
fucking-
excited for the Royal Rumble.
He did that banner moment. Like, what if I won the Rumble?
That was good.
I won a match? Like the Beatles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all have different opinions of that kind of stuff. I actually liked it when he said that. And
Yeah.
I kind of realized it.
Yeah, I got excited for the Rumble and everything. Worst comment.
The Rock acknowledging Cody carrying the company on the back.
Oh, my God.
That's got to be it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
The man who's
This fucking guy?
He's the best guy in the world. I fucking love him like a son.
He's the best in the world.
I never beat the fuck out of him in the rain.
ever.
And threatened to fuck his mom.
I never had my PR people film it.
Yeah. Best comment?
The crowd booing Hogan.
I had Cena saying maybe I can win the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Again, that was, mine. I was
Yep.
right with you.
Worst match?
Piper versus Michin.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Super slow-mo. Piper versus Michin.
I had Bloodline versus Bloodline.
Fine.
I'd Piper Meechin double down.
Yep.
Best match?
Seth and Punk.
That's easy.
Sweep it.
Yeah. Worst move?
Piper's Cannonball.
That's what I had.
Okay.
Sweep it.
This
Look
is
at us.
easy.
Yeah.
Best move?
Travis Scott smoking a blunt.
Best move?
Yes.
No,
Smoke it up, brother.
Because weed.
Are you talking?
Because weed, yeah.
Yeah, let's fail wellness test, my dude.
Are you 7?
Okay, what? All right, what was yours?
I had the finish to the Punk where
Yeah.
Seth goes against the ropes,
Punk
goes
getting
back on.
finished. Was that by The Rock?
No, Punk was the only one The Rock didn't suck off.
Right. Yeah. Dwayne.
I had the same. Seth falling onto Punk's shoulders.
Okay.
Worst moment?
Rock's promo. Rock's suck off celebration.
It really needs to be that. I mean, I put
Yeah.
Cody, like him acknowledging Cody.
The Cock. I mean, The Rock, for sure. And then best moment?
I'm going to say 2 new women's champions.
Okay. That's 2 moments.
I mean, the end of Raw.
In one podcast week, we had 2 new women's champions.
Yeah, I had, again, Seth falling onto Punk's shoulders.
Okay.
That was such a cool
It was.
moment.
It was.
All right, there you have it. That's all for awards. That was pretty fast.
Yeah.
Let's get to some breaking news. So PW Insider first reported this, and then it was later confirmed by WWE that the 2026 Royal Rumble will take place. And yes, it is true. Saudi Arabia. It's the greatest Royal Rumble. We did 50 last time. Fuck it. Double it. 100 men.
I just don't understand. This is one of the most important matches of the year.
Yes,
and
of course.
What time is it going to be on for us?
11.
Who gives a fuck about your time, you piece of shit infidel?
We're talking billions of dollars.
Yes.
Right.
We just bought you waking up and eating eggs to watch our show.
Look, there's no way we can do a Royal Rumble over there. It's too big of a pay. Okay, I'm just going to keep writing zeros, and you tell me when we can have a Royal Rumble.
One more?
How about 3? 3 more. I don't even care. Right.
Money's like play money for us here.
Yeah,
It doesn't
right.
even mean anything.
Let me say this. I will add 1 more zero, but I get to pitch the Women's Royal Rumble.
Look, we want 100 women, but we only have like about 60. We'll find 40 women for it. I can find 40 women. Hey, bring out the bitches. Bring them here. They're all like starved. And
Now, instead of a Royal Rumble, we do a Battle Royal, and we do all the eliminations at once.
oh yes, it's going to be great because number 100 is going to be Brockina Lesnar. Here comes Brockina Lesnar.
Oh, look, here come all the women now. They're coming in. What is that one? She's wearing a bikini right now? Not only am I rock hard, we have to kill her extra.
It's
I
okay.
want her dead,
Yes.
revived,
Right.
murdered,
It's good.
revived.
I put dynamite in her bikini. Oh. So it's just watch. Just get ready. There's a countdown. It's not for number 30. It's not for number 30, I swear. It's going to be great. So yeah, I think that's like, it's going to be on at like noon.
How do you do it?
Yeah.
When you know their rules and laws are so anti-woman, how do you put a major event there?
Yeah.
That's insane.
You probably would too. for like
yes,
100
I did
million.
take a screenshot. How the Women's Royal Rumble match would look in Saudi Arabia. And it's like,
It's all Power Rangers.
it's all Power Rangers.
Dressed to the nines.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Head to
they
toe.
pay $50 million for the ones they already do. What did they pay for the Royal Rumble?
I know. Jesus.
And they're definitely going to do more than 30, right?
No.
You
They
don't
gotta
think so?
keep it pure if it's the actual one.
Yeah.
You have to.
Pure.
Have
They
to.
did 40 in a Royal Rumble.
They
Yeah,
did
and
once.
they
It
never
sucked.
did it again.
Yeah.
It's Saudi. Like you said, how many zeros do you need?
Well,
I would say no, but
And
I
he wants
wouldn't be
Great
surprised.
Khali to win. Great Khali is going to win.
We've made a terrible mistake.
You want some good news?
Sure.
There's some good news.
Okay.
Triple H confirmed on the Pat McAfee show that in June, SmackDown will go back to 2 hours.
Why is it 3 now?
I don't know.
because
Because
I'll take
right,
it.
because now
trade
Now.
window.
trade window,
People are going to
transfer
be.
window.
I think people are going to be showing up on different shows.
It's going to be closed in June.
well,
Just shutting the window.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do a draft around then.
Sure. Well, what's the transfer window then? All right. Also, WWE announced a multi-year partnership with Hulk Hogan's Real American Beer.
Yeah. Like.
So there you go.
So what does that entail?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Basically, you drink the Real American Beer, and then you drink the Will Energy together,
Yeah.
and then you die.
Like.
No, Ric Flair's like this. They just announced they're sponsoring Hogan's Beer.
What
Yeah.
the fuck are you talking about?
What about the wings?
Yeah.
Tony, give me $5 million more.
They already supported how many energy drinks?
Yeah.
So, like, did they bring like a bunch of cases to events and sell it there?
What did it really taste like? Piss or what?
It tasted like fucking just regular ass beer, like a
Bud Light or
like a Bud Light. That's all it is.
something?
Yeah, they're not
What are you gonna
breaking new ground.
Breaking new ground.
Yeah.
Real American beer. All right, let's get to some rumors.
Vince McMahon gets kicked out for sex allegations?
That happened.
But then he returns and takes back the company?
He did that.
And then Vince sells the company but stays in power?
Oh my God.
And then Vince dyes his hair black and has a stupid mustache?
Confirmed.
Dave Meltzer reports that Goldberg will be on Raw January 27th to set up his retirement match, most likely with Gunther.
Wow.
But that's also Roman. Roman's going to be there. Oh no.
He puts him down for good.
Please. Lord, let's hope so. Also, according to multiple reports, Stone Cold was discussed to make an appearance, but it didn't work out. Stone Cold said,
Not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Also, Wrestle Purist is reporting that Seth Rollins versus Gunther is being planned for WrestleMania, but I do not believe this.
No.
I don't believe that for a minute.
No.
Doesn't make any sense.
Right.
I think Goldberg's fighting Gunther.
And I don't think the title will be. I think Gunther might drop the title at Elimination Chamber
We'll see.
to maybe Seth or Punk,
Maybe.
and they run it back at WrestleMania.
Well, you know, that sounds great, Eric. But
It does. It does. Hit the button. I don't even fucking care. Hit it.
I'm not going to hit the button. I'm not going to hit the fucking button, Eric. I want it to happen too.
I need it.
You fucking mark!
Now he needs it. This fucking guy.
I can't come unless you tell me I'm a fucking mark.
I know.
Also, PW Insider reports that Becky Lynch has a part in Happy Gilmore 2.
Wow.
So how about that?
How about that?
Yep.
I guess they want like these Raw and Net, like the next bunch of the next 5 or 10 of these Raw and Netflixes to be big, so they didn't do everything.
Yeah.
So like maybe Becky's next week, and then Charlotte's the week after, like you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like so that you just don't do everything all at once.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Eric, it's time for the Mark Report. So you ready, Eric?
Another day, gotta give her hell. It's burning straight through the dark.
You fucking mark! You fucking mark!
Take it away, you fucking Mark.
All right. So with that Real American Beer deal, basically WWE is also becoming a minority owner.
That makes sense. Sure.
Yeah.
Why? Of course.
So that's kind of interesting. They may just steal the whole fucking thing.
Please, brother. Please, it's bankrupt, dude.
Right. Also,
Netflix or like the head of TKO, what's his name?
Yeah.
He's looking through the reports. He's like, and who bought a racist beer?
Who did that?
Right.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Right. So basically, since this is kind of like a mix of news and rumors, there is a rumor that former TNA president Scott D'Amore is reportedly being brought in by WWE to be head of creative and booking for NXT, with plans to have HBK and Triple H oversee the booking of Raw and SmackDown this year.
Scott D'Amore, Joe.
D'Amore.
Yeah.
But I
All
like
right.
that Triple H and HBK are going to
Yes.
the main shows.
Right.
Possibly.
Also, Karrion Kross said that he and Bray Wyatt had created a wrestling show after both being released from WWE in 2021. He said, Bray and I were about to do an episodic wrestling show. The pilot and the show were written primarily around us in this giant confrontation between the two of us, building up for the first season. Then all of a sudden, Triple H reached out to me and said, let's talk next week. And basically, we're like, fuck this show. So,
Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that's how that ended.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, some Edge news. So, Edge, right?
Yeah.
You might know him as Adam Copeland.
Yes.
Now he's just going by Cope.
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 Really?
Old Cope.
Eric, the AEW podcast is in 2 days. Can you not hold your load?
Save something.
I'm
for
sorry.
that show.
I thought this was the Mark report, not the Andrew interrupts me report.
That's right. We have no say in the Mark report. Anyways, Eric, you have 30 seconds.
Creative freedom.
Right. Also, I just want to shout out to this tweet from way back in the day. Now that Saudi's going to host the Rumble.
Oh, that's right.
Of Punk replying to The Miz saying, "Oh, sorry, I didn't change the culture." And Punk replied with, "Go suck a blood money covered dick in Saudi Arabia, you fucking dork."
Yeah.
Good times.
We'll see if
Erase
we'll
that
see. Punk hasn't done any of the Saudi shows yet.
No.
So we'll see if he does.
Hey, Phil, I heard you like zeros.
Do you think he does? Do you think he does it? Because there have been wrestlers that don't do it, remember?
There have been.
And then they all come around.
And then they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they do it.
They all come around.
Yeah.
All right, what else, Eric?
Last thing I'll have
Oh,
is Roman Reigns, the
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. That was an
hit
accident.
the
I meant
yellow
Mark
one.
report. Yeah, Mark report.
I'll fucking cut you. The shoes that he was wearing
Oh, the shoes.
on Raw.
Yeah.
He said he will be donating those to a children's hospital or another charity.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So good guy Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Takes his stinky, sweaty shoe off and gives it to a child.
That he had a man foot in.
Yeah. Good job, Roman.
Yeah. All right. That's all I got.
All right, it's trivia time.
Trivia. All right, Mr. Bobby the Mark Soydam basically sent me something to do. What?
No, it's funny because last week on the podcast, I joked and said, like, I did a cliffhanger, like, one of us is not going to be here next week.
Oh, right.
And then Bobby messaged me and was like, which one? And I was like, what? And he was like, which one's off the show? And I was like, this is why he's Bobby the Mark
Hey,
Soydam.
that's right. It's still
Yes.
real to him, damn it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're talking about Royal Rumble times in history, okay? You guys remember who's number one?
What do you mean? Who's number
The
one?
most time spent in a Royal Rumble in history.
Kane.
Kane is not number one. We've done this trivia before. Chris Jericho.
Yeah,
Jericho's number one. He has almost 5 hours in the Rumble. Out of the guys that are in the top 10, how many are currently active wrestlers in WWE?
3?
It is more than 3.
6.
It is less than 6.
5.
So it's 5. Can you name them?
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio is third.
John Cena.
John Cena is not on this list. I think because he was always fighting for a title during
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton is second.
Triple H.
Well, Triple H is
Triple H
fourth,
doesn't-
but he's not an active wrestler.
Yeah.
He's not one of the 5. So you've named 2 so far.
Roman Reigns.
Nope.
The Miz.
I mean, Kane's 9, but I don't have as an active
I
wrestler.
know. This-
Oh.
Kane's a mayor.
The Miz is not on this list.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We have 2.
You've got
Of the
2
5, or what are
of
we
the 5, yes. I mean, one of them could someday.
Kofi.
Kofi's not on the list. I know these guys are in the top 20, but they're
Come on, Eric. Can you
active wrestlers that have
contribute?
been in many Rumbles, multiple Rumbles. Come on, a couple of these are easy.
Cody.
Cody, number 6. And you never know.
So 2
he
more.
Can, he
I already
can,
won.
He can get up there pretty quickly.
Right. So I got 3 out of the 5.
2
So I
more.
won.
One you might not realize, and one is one of our favorite guys.
Kevin Owens.
No,
Seth Rollins.
no.
Punk.
Punk is 10th. Triple his turn. No. The last one. Everyone else seems to like this guy except us.
Sheamus.
Sheamus.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Number 8
Oh, all right.
all time.
All right.
And you know he'll be in it. He'll be up in his ranking.
It's
right?
fight night.
Triple H is number 2, right?
Triple H
Is that
is
what you
4.
said? Oh, who's number 2?
Orton.
Orton.
Yep.
Of course.
If he's in it for 30 minutes, he breaks Jericho's record. Not that he would be.
Yeah, but he's probably going to be in at least 2 more, right? So he
Yeah.
probably will eventually break it.
Right.
Not that they care. I don't think WWE really cares about that unless it's someone, unless, you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to bring up Jericho's name.
No.
But if Orton breaks it, then they'll be like, oh, hey,
Here's the new.
that's the thing.
And
Right.
All right. Instead of fan questions this week, like we said earlier, we're going to let the fans just comment on their favorite What's Wrong with Wrestling moment.
All right. Fun times.
In our 10-year history. So let's suck each other off right now.
Hell yeah.
Suck it.
Perpy Pepe for me is when JR spoke about Stone Cold stunning somebody on Owen Hart's blood left in the ring. Oh, right.
Wow.
Almost because a whole 18-wheeler crash because I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, because they kept going on with the match. Oh, yeah, I was like, oh, Stone Cold just gave Undertaker a stunner on Owen Hart's blood, or something like that.
Yeah.
Dirty Dick Slater, I'm not going to let your penis. Also, Josh decoding the Marina Shafir promo, Birds and Lions. Underrated moment was when Andrew and Joe reacted to the dog food match and how Michael Cole set it up.
Oof.
Oh, my God.
The dog food match. Wizard of Mackinfart when JR spoke about feet and Nala for about 6 minutes at the end of a podcast, and they not only cracked themselves up, but I almost wrecked my truck from laughing. Well, that's two near fatal accidents that we caused.
So sorry.
Yikes.
Lil Donnie, too many good ones. Probably the 2 Joe soundboard episodes. Please bring it back.
Oh, yeah.
Those were great.
Couldn't talk.
Angelo, the walkie-talkies segment about Rhea Ripley, Shawn Michaels looking for the bathroom. I don't even remember that one. Looking for the bathroom. Girthquake, straight out of the horse's mouth. Joe after talking to Charlotte. That was good.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Bill Capri, Rey Mysterio voice. Shooter McGavin, where in the world is Joe Bazzano?
Those were fun.
And Josh saying beautiful hair of head.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. Kelsey Gloyd, Rey Mysterio's tiny voice. Finn Ballhair, the AEW pod right after the Vince poop news came out. You and Josh and Joe flamed him for half the episode. Will always be an all-time favorite. S. Thorne, the Joe soundboard was classic. I could barely tell he wasn't there. It's funny, he actually was there. Pressing the soundboard.
I mean, like, I have to go back and listen to that. It sounds like a lot of people's favorite episode.
Roman's cross-eyed cousin, you and Joe singing Frank Sinatra as drunk Stone Cold and drunk Ric Flair.
God damn it, shut the fuck up, Rick.
Z-Boog69, JBL's poker game.
Oh, yeah.
It was a success. It was robbed. You lost all your money.
Right. That always reminded me, like, on Anchorman.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're going to be doing your charity golf game this year. No, too many people died last time.
Yeah.
DeMarcus Moreland, Josh finally giving the crew a great laugh with press 5 to stimulate JR.
Yeah.
That was fairly recent.
Oh, no.
Monster number 10, you guys flipping out for $5 wrestling was gold. Little Donnie.
So good.
Tyrone Grizz, when Dean Ambrose came out in the Bane jacket and you took turns doing impressions, my favorite was Eric saying, "Let's not stand on ceremony, Mr. Lopez." Oh, yeah. Mark Carver, my favorite moment is the Under Siege episode where Joe attacks Andrew and Eric, but really gets Andrew.
Oh, he beats the shit out of Andrew.
Yeah.
Went after it.
JT Pisani, I know it's pretty new. It's got to be the birth of the Andrade impressions. Yes, Stone Cold, Jesse, Flair, still top ones, but Andrade makes me want to bring out the fucking mark.
Bring out the marks.
Lord Chulu, anytime you guys do the walkie-talkie bits or Andrew screams, "She can't do it!" First time I heard it, I think it was when Eva Marie couldn't fake trip and fall down.
Couldn't do a pratfall?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Amir, Josh.
Oh, we haven't done the walkie-talkie thing in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I love, like, yeah.
Amir, Josh's Mickey Mouse voice.
That's good for a long time.
Yeah. Josh's Mickey Mouse voice, and also Joe not having a voice using soundboard. Can't not mention every pervy JR moment also. Rebel Scum, Joe and Eric being right about everything and Andrew never being right. That book is a fucking lie. How dare you?
Wow.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Let's read a chapter right now.
Yeah.
A whole chapter.
Yeah. Jalen Silva, oh man, there's so many good ones, but 2 that stick out, of course, are the 2016 run of Jesse Ventura's Conspiracies. Joe's shitty Jericho countdown sound effect. The Joe Pisano soundboard. Josh not knowing the name of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus' tag team.
Of course.
Of course, the debut of the theme song. Congratulations on 10 years. Thank you for keeping us entertained with everything wrong with wrestling for 10 years. We love all you guys.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Long Dong Silver, the first Monday Night War podcast featuring Pasta Mania. That was, yeah.
Oh my God. Yes.
That's one of my favorite moments for sure.
Yeah.
Ron Johnson, bring out the pickles. That's a big one. Bobby the Mark Soydam, when Joe had to have cock surgery and he couldn't talk, so all of his pre-recorded messages said yes, no. I agree with Andrew. Yeah.
I agree with Andrew.
I agree with Andrew.
Willie Fistergash, happy 10 years. I discovered you guys through an ad on Edge and Christian's old podcast and never looked back. My favorite memory is more so lack of memory of all the shitty shows I got to skip and listen to your pod instead. And then he said,
thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Crail Johnson, how I found your podcast. I was looking for instant reaction to the 2015 Royal Rumble and stumbled across this podcast. Hearing the first words of that podcast, Andrew said, "Oh, you motherfuckers." I knew that this was the podcast for me and have been a fan ever since. Also, your very first Patreon. Keep up the great work. Andrew and everyone else, love you guys. Thank you. $5 Wrestling's #1 container. Joe calling out Cody Rhodes is always great to me.
Yeah.
But the impressions are always my favorite, like Jim Ross or Andrade. Albert, there have been multiple times over the years that I have burst out laughing and literally had to pause the podcast because I could not stop. Unfortunately, the only one I can remember is the most recent one. Bring out the pickles.
The pickles are the best, right?
Monster number 10, some fan questions said, Miz, after Home Improvement, you spent a half hour messing around with different combinations. Speaking of which, can you do that with Brutus? Hold on.
You idiot.
John Bugdon's, his favorite is...
You can't help but to pay-per-view that thing.
I mean, that's one of my favorites, too.
Fourth and Teddy Long, Under Siege. Max Power, I don't remember specifically what we were talking about, but I was in the hospital overnight recovering from surgery, unable to sleep. I put the podcast on and almost busted my abdomen stitches from laughing. Thank you for the fun memory of a tough night and countless other laughs. Here's to 10 more years. Thank you. Kilton, when you reviewed Miz throwing up and cut the soundbite. Thanks, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Golden Dyslexic. My favorite moment was bringing Josh back in the Fiend mask. I found it hilarious, and I only initially knew Josh through the theme song. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Josh returning in the Fiend mask. That was great. Danny Sands, back when Ripley lost to Charlotte at Mania, one of you impersonated Vince saying, "Did you think Ric Flair's daughter was going to lose to some girl with a funny accent?" I lost it and woke up my wife from a dead sleep. That's great. Drew Doshi, just want to say thank you. 10 years of greatness. Thank you. E-Fed After Dark, Dominic and Ray talking is the first thing I could think of. Also, because she's a monster.
Monster.
Roman Escobar, happy anniversary. Been a fan since 2018. One of my favorite moments is actually an episode, the first episode with the new soundboard with Josh's theme and the voice changer. A good laugh throughout the entire episode.
It's true.
Vader's Pit Sweat. The first readings from the Kurt Angle's Cum Book recipe. And then every subsequent reading from that book.
You're welcome.
Joel Hansen, I've been listening for damn near 10 years now. I have a ton of favorite moments. One that stands out is Under Siege, when Joe is supposedly on assignment. Also the JR dialogue about his feet and Nyla. Ricky Fowler, when you gave Josh shit about the video he made for that girl. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. That was fucking great. That was amazing.
So good.
That's definitely a top moment.
Right?
Paul, the time Josh lost his voice and spoke like Mickey Mouse for a whole podcast.
That was great.
Steve McGreeve, that episode you guys were pretending to talk on the walkie-talkies. Another one of those. Congrats on the 10 years.
I gotta find that one too. The one where we were just dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keith, every drunk podcast has been a classic. And the reaction of the first time you guys heard, Who are you? I still go back and listen my ass off to that show. Carlos, happy 10-year anniversary. Been a fan of since Comic Palooza 2017 when I met you guys. My favorite memory was the time Houston got frozen and Andrew had to go to Joe's house in the middle of the show. Also, the best theme song bracket is my favorite one, from Andrew singing AJ Styles theme, Eric dancing to Asuka, and Joe marking out to Macho Man. Thanks for the laughs. Wow.
In the middle of the show, you had to come to my house because why?
I think my power went out.
Oh my God.
Yeah. KJ, Andrew, I sent you a clip on Facebook years ago. This was, he says, I can't, there's another clip I can't find about Rusev, Sin Cara, and Kalisto that kills me. If I ever find it, I'll send it to you. Happy 10 years. It's been one of my personal honors to be invited on your podcast. Thanks for the decades of laughs. Thank you so much, KJ. We love your KJ quizzes and everything. This was Joe and I, this was like 2017, The Miz and Maurice were doing a segment and Maurice was completely lost.
Yeah.
And we were like making fun of Maurice being lost.
Let's try to get more money.
She's your best friend, so I mean,
Well, I mean, she is my best friend. I trusted her.
then what happened?
Then WWE comes back and said, no, there's no deal. Off the table.
So then what did you do?
Silence.
Did you try to get a negotiate starting?
She tried to negotiate. She tried to negotiate. On and on.
What? What does that mean?
When you were negotiating, you
And then Miz takes over to save Maurice.
Saving her. She's
like,
totally lost.
she tried to help me, Miz, help me, I'm lost, I'm lost.
She negotiated and then she negotiated. Doesn't even make on and on negotiating. Fuck, help me negotiate. There's some seating.
I thought when I signed this contract, I negotiated no promos.
She negotiated. I'll suck your dick tonight. I have you. Then on and on.
I was swallowed this time. She
Speaking of negotiating, I will swallow tonight.
And then the Miz just tells the rest of the story.
Speaking of negotiating, Miz, we'll do that thing you want to try. You save my ass right now.
If you save my ass, I will let you have my ass.
It's yours. Okay, fine, for a week. Okay, and then what happened?
Why does Maurice sound like a Saudi man?
Exactly what I did. Thank you, Miz. You were there, obviously.
You're always there.
Okay, it's yours for a week and then.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The Rizzler, Andrew, Eric, and Joe beatbox rapping to a party pussy song they made up on the spot. Laugh every time just thinking about it.
It's a good one.
Joey Cage, so many moments like Joe under siege, Eric's bracket meltdowns, Andrew's many impressions, underrated Bill Clinton as the Joker. I don't even remember that one.
Wow.
But I mean, Josh and his arc of getting a girlfriend and not taking her to a shipping container for a date and finally getting laid.
That's right.
Yeah, he was going to take
He's
her
like,
to a
I'm going to
shipping-
rent this Airbnb. It's a shipping container.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
What are you,
Josh.
fucking Dexter?
Also, his Mickey Mouse voice can't be beat. Love the podcast since Comic Palooza 2017. Thanks for
yeah.
all the laughs. Paul Ellering's glove hand, the read your shirt moment. Oh, that was when.
Oh
yeah,
my God. We're doing
When Eric
WrestleMania
picked
predictions.
Undertaker over Roman while wearing the kick.
Joe's
out
like,
spear pin repeat
Andrew,
shirt.
Andrew, watch this. Read your fucking shirt, bro.
Yeah. All the random tangents with JR, Andrade, Vince. Spencer Conover, my favorite moment was actually going back and listening to the first AEW All Out pay-per-view. You guys were so hyped, and I laughed out loud listening to some of the takes from that episode now. Joseph Reiling, Josh's press 5 on the phone to stimulate JR. Lost a couple months ago. Fell off my ladder putting up Christmas lights when I listened because I was laughing so hard. TBD actually has his moments. He sure does. Yeah. Andy Piccone, I was jogging on a treadmill about 5 years ago, and Joe had said something about Flair having a threesome, and Eric said, and new tag team champion. I had to stop running. I was laughing so hard.
Well done.
Leprechondom, the Kielbasa Queen. Cast breakdown had me crying, laughing. That was great. Pop Culture Junkie, selfishly, I have a couple of favorite moments. One was meeting y'all in person before the 2020 Rumble and also getting y'all to sing Baby It's Cold Outside as Stone Cold and Aunt Bailey.
Aunt Bailey.
That was great. David Stegan just says, Torque! Torque! Torque.
No, Torque. No.
Yeah. Uncle Sade, first episode I ever watched you guys. It was just Andrew and Joe in the Lana Lashley wedding Who Are You episode. It was the last episode of Raw for the year. Andrew was so sick, but powered through all the laughter with Joe. I'll still go back and watch sometimes for a laugh myself. Thank you. The great times. I can't believe that was 6 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Wow. I always get sick around this time. Snake Plissken, Yao Ming. That's a funny one. That's just Josh and I arguing about Yao Ming on the NXT podcast.
I remember that.
And Josh got so upset he wanted to leave. And
he got
might have
really
left.
pissed off.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Lil Donnie's Choo Choo Train. Shockingly, JR Hotline with Josh. Again, dial 5 to stimulate JR. Yep. Little Donnie's Choo Choo Train. Vince McMahon dialogue with Lacey Evans when she was doing the abusive father angle.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. Say he raped you, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Ego Juice. I would say Eric protecting Kevin Owens about his secret relationship.
Oh, that was great.
Or the
my
Monday Night
God.
Wars with Dial 1 to stimulate JR.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. A couple more. Liam, I think allowing the fans to send in questions or comments the best moment because although the show is 10 out of 10 without fail in a way that appeals to everyone listening, the reading out of our questions or comments is personal to that person and makes the show matter in a different way to anyone else listening. I couldn't tell you any of the fan questions ever which weren't mine, but every one that you read out makes a difference to the person asking them without making the show matter less to anyone else. There's a reason we get the year-long subscriptions because you make it all matter. Thank you, Liam. Appreciate that. Liable Chief, my favorite was the 10 to 15-minute thread at the end of an episode. I believe it was September 16th, 2023, where you impersonated JR talking about Nyla's feet. A lot of JR and Nyla's feet. People love that. Dixie Normus, hottest male bracket, the battle over Shawn Michaels. Green Dad, bring out the Andrade impression. Love the extra shows. Love the Monday Night War. I'll take as much as you guys of you guys as I can. Just a shout out to my buddy Gabe for telling me about you guys and loving every single episode since I subbed. And then finally, Big Dick Johnson. Slamilton thinking he was doing Kevin Owens a solid by not exposing his secret relationship
Eric is
with Trish
fantastic.
Stratus at the airport.
So good.
Thank you, and the crew ripping on him.
Yeah.
Wow. So many great moments in the 10 years.
Yeah. So much making fun of me.
Mostly just everyone picking 10 moments, all the same.
Right.
But that was a lot. But thank you to our lovely fans. We couldn't do this without the WWW universe.
Indeed.
We really can't.
Oh, man, I'm exhausted. This was a big podcast. Whew. Fucking Raws, Netflix, all that stuff. So, yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt or hat at prowrestlingtees.com/what's wrong with wrestling and become a supporter at patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. We'll see you at the Monday Night War podcast and coming back this week, AEW NXT.
God help us all.
Yeah.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with